All right, let's get the show on the road. So, death and taxes. Don't know much about it. I know the basic premise. They give you a bunch of people, you have to decide who lives, who dies. I have turned on Twitch integration. So, if you're in chat, you want to vote when I hit the button. If you want to kill the person, exclamation point die. If you want them to live, exclamation point spare. You have 45 seconds, and then we can go from there. See what happens. Let's start a new game. Oh, it's a slidey picture. Okay. It's a nice little home. Oh, he's got a little Cerberus painting. Yes, yellow bow tie. Oh, it's Fate, the keeper of the order. Somebody stole his lemons. They must pay. He is distraught. Leaves his house. Walks through the Beatles album cover. Down to the market. Where he waits in a fucking line for forever because Karen up here is trying to use an expired coupon, despite the lady very politely explained to her that it's been expired for 3 years. Somebody's bugging him. Turns around and sees fire in his eyes. He leaves the market with his lemons. Irate. Just absolutely irate. Goes back into his building sneakily. Casts his Doctor Strange spell. Oh. And makes a skull. No, he makes me the Grim Reaper. Oh. Ooh, do I take the gold one? No, I can't take the gold one until I get 1,000 kills. I have to get all the other camos first. I can't take the gold one. Phantom Skull. Let's see what the suits look like. I got a Harley Quinn suit. Third one with the fire. Might take that. I think I just take the normal skull. It's either the normal or the ghost. Actually, we'll take the Day of the Dead one. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife? Hell yeah.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
Goddamn right I have.
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn. Hang on. Spawn number 70.
Oh, hell yeah. Couldn't have made me like one earlier.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
I don't care much for being just 70. Can I be Fate?
Another ironic one. Right. No, you may call yourself the Grim Reaper, as that is what you are.
Alright, I'm the Grim Reaper.
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region.
Great. Get the wine snobs.
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff.
Hell yeah.
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system. And do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Will I get paid for this?
Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
I'll have to see where the... Let me drag the webcam over to this side for now. I have to move it later, but we'll see.
Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
So I can't just straight murder everyone. Got it.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly.
Alright.
Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos.
For now.
We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Oh, hell yeah. I was born to do this. Literally.
Yes, you were. Literally. I will now show you your workplace.
So, when do I get my scythe? Is that now or later?
One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
What's with the air? I heard the air quotes on assessed. What?
1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Alright. Oh, I got a smartphone. Team of ragtag oil drillers sent to outer space to counter imminent asteroid threat. Are we seeing the start of an apocalypse, or is it just climate change? Is that it? I can't, like, go on Grim Tinder or anything. Nothing in my drawers. What are the rules? Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules or requests as of today. Quota for the day: 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you've made your decision. Good luck on the first day, Fate. You know, it's pretty awesome that Fate can summon a Grim Reaper and then still have to send things by fax. Alright. Put that up there for now. This is my fax machine. Let's take a look. I got 2 people. I got Bruno Billis, age 43. He's a drill master, probably being sent to space. Bruno is an infamously gruff drilling expert who has been working in deep sea oil rigs for countless years. They have a tense relationship with their offspring, yet have lately been attempting to reconnect and make things work. Alright. I have Sanyu Furaha, age 55, shopkeeper. Frustrated with bland condiment selection at the local grocery store, Sanyu opened a shop to sell specialty cooking ingredients. Now people can cook dishes originating from all around the globe. Alright. So, 1 person has to die. He's sending the oil drillers to space. Alright. So, for Sanya Fira, let's see. I don't know if there's anybody out there to vote, but if you want to get your votes in, get it now for Saranya. Alright, so Saranya. Yes. Oh, I have to mark them all. You can live. Go save the world. There you go. Easy day. Oh, the office. Hi.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer.
Hello, Mortimer.
The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
The Mortimer. It is an honor to meet such a legend.
Aye, 'tis me, terror of the waves.
Ever heard of this guy? I'm just playing to his ego.
With age.
Hopefully he gives me a discount.
Tales of my thunderous exploits will live forever.
Yeah. Cool.
Aye, the Emporium brims with plunder. I plundered myself. Browse at your will.
I can get a cursed gourd. A fidget spinner. Alright. So I got my work cut out for me. I've got no money. Any chance you're willing to give the new Grim Reaper a discount? Oh, legendary Mortimer? No? Okay. Oops. Not. I guess I can't go there. Oh, look at the ghost janitors. Sir. Go there. Let's go talk to Fate. Hello, Fate.
Oh.
Did you like my first
The
day?
new Deathspawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all.
Yeah, I'm murder folk.
Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
Goddamn right I
To
did.
be honest, I gave a simple one to begin with. There was no best choice.
Well, they're about to send Bruce
Sometimes
Billis into
none of
space
the
to fight an
options are
asteroid.
good. Not for everyone. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Question?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You are to mark the profiles I send you with the marker of death, choosing who lives and who dies.
Okay.
Afterwards, you fax the files back to me. Any specific daily requirements will be noted in the letter. Not that difficult, yes? A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Oh boy, here I go killing again. I'd go buy a mirror. Or I could save up for... Save up for the gourd. Or the fidget spinner. Let's save our money for now. We'll end the day. Oh, I can flip coins. Oh, what's going on in the world today? Asteroid threat. A miscalculation. Astronaut drillers brought back safely to Earth. check this crazed old fart storm a wedding and punch the groom in the face. Locals go back to eating plain boiled potatoes when Spice Shop closes after death of owner. Good. All right, what are we doing today? Morning, Grim. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. Quote for the day. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Business as usual. Fate. All right, let me keep that somewhere where I can kind of see it. Coins. Over here. Yeah, I'm gonna put the coins in the drawer. I don't foresee myself using them. Put the book in there for now too. Bust it out if anybody wants to. Alright. So I got Jan Weber, Achak Nord, and Kepri Onward. Let's check this out. Age 48. She's a rector? Kepri is strict and stoic with a strong belief in hard work, and that they've done enough of it to last a lifetime. They have a loving spouse and a strange child. When the heir told of their romantic inclinations, Kepri thought about beating those thoughts out with a stick, but ended up banishing the kid from home instead. I don't know what a rector is. What's a rector? Oh, it's like a head of... So it's either a priest or a head of certain universities, colleges, or schools. Okay. Alright, Achak Nord. He's a lumberjack. Achak owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying the homes of thousands of endangered birds. We got Jan Weber, age 45, and he is a solderer. You want a tiny thing fused to another tiny thing using the alloy of tin and lead? You come to Jan Soldering. It's the cornerstone of building and maintaining a modern technological equipment, and Jan is the best at it. Alright. So, this puts us in quite the conundrum. So, one human has to die. Can I pick more? Just one. Alright. What's the news again? Nothing crazy. It's about my yesterday stuff. It's not. Alright. Jack Nord. You must die for your crimes. Yes. Go away. They have a loving spouse and a strange child. When the heir told... beat his kid. Alright. You get to live. I'm fine with that one. You can live. But this guy... maybe we'll use the coin. That's right. Let's see. This one exclusively lands on... It says I'm only supposed to kill one after I made a decision on that guy. I could draw? Alright. get this out of the way. Okay. Alright. Maybe that's, Alright, he dies. Put a little halo above this guy. Can I change the color at all? Can I draw on the table? No? Alright. See what the salary is, see if... Let's check in with Fate, see if he's pissed off.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
Meh.
You do not seem to be enjoying yourself. No matter. It will pick up. I see many deaths
Damn it.
in your region today. Too many.
Yeah!
Not yeah. In fact, the opposite of yeah. Pay attention. The task said 1 human.
Yeah, but I did 2. I should get double paid because I did double the work.
Unfortunately, such errors mean I must dock your pay for the day.
Can I go on vacation?
Nope.
Fuck!
I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Cat. Dock my pay. I did double the work. Prick! Alright. I'll follow the rules better next time. Oh, my phone's going off. The local technician introduces new exciting soldering techniques that may change the whole world. Rector of Citizen High School found dead. Guess they're a director now, a local jokester notes. Classic. Logging company owner dies of sudden heart failure, leaves entire fortune to leading cancer fund. See? Killed that guy when you made the good choice, made the world a better place. Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have the research. That's it. 2 humans have to die today. Good morning, Grim. A new day dawns with slightly fewer people alive than required. I know being a Reaper may grow monotonous, but you ought not to take it out on the humans. Please follow the rules and choose the appropriate number of profiles before you fax them to me. 2 humans must die. Another day, another septum fate. Neat. I'm gonna shut that. Only open on weekends? That's absurd. Close that. Alright, so we got 2 people who have to die. So we've got Peyton Justice, Columba Hunter, Chloe Miller, Ingold Vala, and Shannon Green. Let's take a look at Shannon, who is a 27-year-old, unemployed. Shannon is a squatter and dumpster diver who likes to renovate old buildings in order to live in them with the friends. They travel a lot by train to manage a community garden. We'll see. Ingold Vala. Ingold works on a farm where they do the usual farm stuff. They used to work at a high-stress economics position, got really sick of the anxiety, decided to swap it out for some tranquil manual labor. It was a pretty pointless job anyway. Chloe. She's a rock climber as a profession? Chloe is constantly training to conquer the Rockworm Peak by free climbing at the full height of it for charity. Their practice regimen was hindered by having their leg broken in 3 places, an injury they obtained by jumping down in celebration from an indoor climbing wall. Right? Columba Hunter. Columba is a distinguished war veteran these days. These days, working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Then we got Peyton Justice. Look at that jawline. Peyton is a trained writer. He's 27, unemployed / copywriter, but has always struggled to find work. When they aren't trying to find a job, they enjoy writing rap lyrics about the street life. Oh boy. So 2 people have to die here. Well, I'm gonna start off with Columba. I think he lives. You're fine, buddy. She's working for charity, so I also think she lives. Now this is where it gets tricky. So 2 of the following people have to die. She manages a community garden. This guy's doing nothing. He just works on a farm, like, he's nondescript. Oops. I don't know which one of these to kill. I'm leaning towards letting Sharon live just for the community garden thing. And really, how many up and coming rappers do we need to keep around, right? Can only handle so many yeets and skirts. All right. And Ingold. I feel bad about this one. Oh. See, that guy doesn't deserve to die, but... Oh, I wasn't done. Yeet. I'm hip. I know what the kids are talking about. With all their yeets, skirts. Live. Okay. He's a pot. Do it. Get back here. There we go. Give it a nice callback that leave it to airplane where that joke comes from. Alright. That's our choices. Sorry, farm boy. How'd I do, Fate? Are you happy with me today?
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
I'm hungry all the time. How is that even possible?
Probably some of the psychic residue left over from the creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy.
Yeah, you need lemons.
Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today.
Oh, I did... Please tell me I did you proud, Papa.
Right. Everything looks to be in order.
I followed
You
the
have followed
rules!
the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles.
Damn right I did.
There really is not much else to say. You may leave.
Alright, I think that's worth
Tomorrow.
$1,000. 300. Alright. Hello, I'm here to buy
Prepare for a
things.
perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
Ah, where'd you sell different stuff every day? Heh, annals. Ethereal resonator. What does that do? The resonator plates. Oh, that's a radio? I need a radio. Yeah, I'll buy a radio.
Silvermate timbers, 'Tis a tale most sordid. I dare not even recall the details.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Since you wish to
It's a
hear
bit
it,
chilly. I need to grab my
just
sweatshirt.
tell it forthwith. There I was, scouting
Oh,
some
God.
rickety
Wait,
office
listen to this
building
guy's
downtown,
story.
and I saw this in an elevator. Went in, tore it out, and made a run for it.
Good job,
The
Mortimer.
device has immense power. Ye turn the knob, and infinite pleasant noises come from it.
Hell yeah.
Some might even call it music.
Oh. Alright. I will be right back now. Okay, I'm back. Back to deciding lives. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's my package. Hell yeah. End the day. I can't talk to Fate until my day is over. All right. First off, let's find it. We'll do this one. All survived in a plane crash due to skillful efforts of pilot. Chloe Miller braves jagged lines in Rockworm Peak for Save Small Souls Children's Foundation. Sports Corner. Rumors of match fixing in the boxing scene garners interest from investigators. All right. Have you looked out, Grim? Have you looked outside today? It rains. It has been raining for hours. Appropriate to accompany the despondence within me. Well, here are some rules for you. 3 humans have to die. Another day, another death. Fate. So I said to kill 3 people this time. I mean, I got 5. All right. So 3 have to die. All right, let's start with Zach Cooper. Age 29, he's a glass blower. Zachary can craft any glass sculpture no matter how intricate. Their latest piece was a circle made of 19 interlinked Klein bottles as a gift to an inventor friend. Aside from working with glass, Zachary enjoys volleyball, and they're trying to learn 3D modeling software on their own. Okay. Shizuka Arai. She's a 29-year-old truck driver. Long-distance trucking can be really boring, or frustrating, or meditative. It gives plenty of time to contemplate issues or to listen to audiobooks and podcasts. At least that's what Shizuka uses the time for. Their aspiration is to one day not drive trucks across the land. Grim, I am watching. You should mark this profile to live. Fate. Okay, boss. All right. Choi Yu-ri, age 29, is a PhD student. Choi doesn't like being called a student. They are a doctoral candidate, a tormented scholar, a discoverer of drugs, and a cure of diseases. Except when a student discount is available somewhere. Makes sense. All that debt, you need as many discounts as you can get. Raven Kershid, 29, professional athlete. Raven is enjoying a moderately successful career as a deadlifter. They have a brother, Ronald, and a child, Mira. In their spare time, they like to go hiking and camping. Mira is constantly inspired by Raven's determinations and wishes to continue in their footsteps. Well, you want to know what's a really good origin story for a kid to follow in their mom's footsteps? A dead mom. That one's easy. Done. The kid's got all the motivation they need now. Ryman Scanlon. He is age 31 and he is a pugilist, master of hand-to-hand combat. Raymond stings like a scorpion and floats like a dandelion seed. A true working-class hero with a respectable career, 25 wins and 0 losses. Wait a minute. Rumors of match fixing in the boxing scene garners interest from investigators, huh? Are you cheating, boy? They're known for a relentless fighting style that incorporates exceptional dodging capabilities, yet lately, it's been growing harder and harder to find new fights and money is getting tight. Okay, so how many people have to die again? 3? 3 have to die. So, I've already got 1, so 2 of these have to die. Oh. Alright. So I'm thinking these 2 die. And the PhD lives. Where's my marker? Right. Die. Alright, sorry, Zach. You have no reason to die, but I have to pick 3. Alright. Oops. Wait a minute. Ah. I didn't see what you wrote. I just made the right decision on my own. Alright. So I think that's it for today. Yes, those are my choices. Hi, Papa Fate.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick.
Alright, let's be quick.
All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work.
You're damn right.
You even adhered to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance.
Yeah, I know how to read.
I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper.
Oh, you wait till tomorrow where everybody dies.
If you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management
Middle?
position.
I could be a
Imagine
manager?
possibilities.
Boy. I'm coming for you, Cat. One day I'm gonna be sitting behind that desk.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go.
Fine.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Bye, Papa. Mortimer, thanks for the radio. It made my day so much
How
better.
can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
Cactus. I'll buy the mirror.
'Tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across.
Yes. How did you become one of those?
Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, of course. A proper beauty.
All right. I'm lit. You know, once I get to middle management, that's why I unlock the gold. For now, be a lit poltergeist. End the day. Nope. Where's my office? Another coin? Alright, let's read the news. Single mother lost, in fatal car crash. Riemann Scallon bleeds. Man of brass unbeaten on the square, stabbed to death in an alleyway. The visionary Adam read the 10 best science fiction novels from the early atomic age. Galaxy Break. Micro-scale steam mechanics could unlock access to a brand new dimension and possibly destroy the world. Dormant plague bacteria discovered in permafrost, waiting to be released. That sounds strangely realistic. Morning, Grim. Good, you're paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. 2 humans have to die. Spare them all with science. I hope I enjoy the routine. Fate. Alright, so let's just knock out the science ones real quick. I see 1 already. I have to kill 2. Okay. Hayden B. Blackburn, field researcher, geology. Scientist, has to live. Hayden is a geologist who is adamant in their belief that microscale steam mechanics are totally doable. The dream of creating a microscale model of steam train by using the soon-to-be available technology, air quotes. Live. Ejiro Bankole. Ejiro is currently organizing excavation in the colder regions, digging up some permafrost in hopes of finding artifacts. Well, he's gonna release the bacteria. Whatever, I don't care about the humans. I want us to live, and then this lady was a nuclear physicist. Benazir Al-Ram, 49, nuclear physicist. Benazir was inspired to study nuclear physics by old science fiction novels. Their original plan was to build some sort of an atomic death ray as seen in their favorite novel, which alas never went anywhere. But by that time they'd become an accomplished and respected physicist. Alright, so she has to live. Alright, so now comes the next tricky part. Is computer science a science background? Gwendolyn Chi. Gwendolyn is not exactly sure when their career as a network engineer stagnated. It's definitely not what they dreamed of doing with their life, but they're barely just content enough, and their large family depends on income. Okay. I have to kill 2, right? 2 humans have to die. Chandralaka May. Chandralaka studies a lot and has perfect grades at school, but still finds time to volunteer at the local soup kitchen as much as possible. They sometimes even buy extra soup materials with their own money, making a lot of disadvantaged groups more happy. Oral Vanport, age 23, server. Oral is barely hanging on while keeping their already high living expenses keep raising. Here, let's change something. They're certain they can do great things with their arts degree when they get time to finishing. In their scarce free time, they do organic origami. Alright, well, you have to die. Okay. So now comes the tricky part. Gwendolyn... Like... I want to go with this one just because computer science is still technically science, I guess. She's... Call that good. she can go be with the soup. Fate, how'd I do?
What a day, Grim. Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order.
Yes, it does.
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
Honestly, it feels like I'm not killing enough people. I crave more.
Take this seriously. We are here to save the humans from themselves and hold the chaos at bay.
Oh, that's what you say. I don't trust you.
But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Is there another way?
Perhaps no, never mind. I have not found a way around the tradition, and I have been here a long time.
Okay, Satan.
This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
But you hand out the
Fair
rules.
enough. One must be in charge. The others are there to follow. The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing.
Do we?
Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Why haven't I seen any underage
The
profiles?
children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
Are there many offices?
Countless.
They all have Reapers?
Myriad.
Wow.
Exactly. Anything else?
What about animals?
Absolutely. All living beings have to be processed after the end. No escape. Even plants. Yes, there is a department.
Can I
for
get
plants.
transferred to the dog department?
Do not ask about the plant department.
Because I got a prime candidate.
Anything else?
What about the unliving? Like buildings?
Technically, kind of, I guess. Ruins are like a type of... I must ponder. Anything else?
What is the basis for the profiles?
Oh, not at all. In all and in none, yes.
It's all what about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable. The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk, a result of their own deeds and decisions. Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation. But that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it.
Goddamn right it
Anything
is.
else?
Why are they all they?
An astute observation. You see, Grim, our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition. Minimal. Everyone you assess is simply human, after all, excluding any monumental error in normal procedure. The bottom line is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules.
That's right. I follow rules.
Anything else?
I want to get back to work.
Right. It has been enlightening.
Let me go.
I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
$300. That's put me at 500-ish.
Have ye seen such deeds before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
Boo the gerbil. Unholy smokes. Alright, I'm gonna buy the smokes.
Smokes are deadly, ye know.
I'm already
Curse
dead.
fouler than any I ever met. Not to me wildest dreams could I rob so many lives. 'Tis gazing down the length of an infinite tobacco stick, inching ever closer to the end.
I just want to buy the
An
toy.
ancient shaman gifted me this pack after I rescued their child from the rabid coyotes. Guess they weren't pleased with me good deed. Assume this visage and forever be reminded of the mortality of all.
Threnody to desolation. It's a snow globe. I'm buying the gerbil.
Lord blimey, how did this wee monster even get here? 'Tis not really all that valuable plunder.
Nonsense!
Found the tiny fellow on the riverbanks of Styx itself. A lifeless, adorable thing. Can't imagine it being useful for anything. But sure makes delightful squeaks when ye stroke it.
Gross. Alright. Ooh, an outfit.
Knock, knock.
Hey, baby.
Hello. Kind of you to finally answer.
Who are you?
We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst Ex Nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray. If only you learn to listen. We are death.
But-
How does it feel?
But I'm death. Feels fine.
Not a cloud in the sky. Have you forgotten what happened? Be seeing you, reader. It's a grim world out there.
Okay. Yeah. This is right. There we go. That feels right. All right. Let's go back to work. Put that in there for now. So, nuclear physicist researching nuclear drive technology for outer space exploration. Archaeological excavation of the permafrost releases plague, which is spreading rapidly. Great. IT firm dealing with massive data breach lawsuit caused by a careless worker. Wah wah. Homelessness is a moral nightmare and a failure of society. Okay. Morning, Grim. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you this job has some harsh moments. Today is that day. A total of 6 humans have to die. At least 3 of them have to be over 35. And spare humans, under age 35 have to die. Spare them with medical backgrounds. Okay. Alright, well, let's start with the doctor, psychologist. Kermit Colt Hughes. He was gonna live anyway with that name. You cannot kill that name. Kermit Colt. It's a perfect old-timey name. Kermit has a warm, kind-hearted personality and does their best to help troubled youth with marginalized people. They are community activists who run private practice for cognitive behavioral therapy when they aren't dealing with grandkids. You live. 6 have to die? Okay, so there's 8 total. Okay, so there's only 1 doctor. Poacher, 35 and younger. Okay. So let's start with this one. Ami Morin Podge. She's a poacher. Amy is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. You're dead. And then go to the Oliver here. He's an identity thief. Oliver J. Ballard, age 29, identity thief. Oliver stole toys when they were young, and their family was struggling to find happiness in misery. As they got older, they became a regular swindler in order to improve their living situation. After a while, saw the futility of the endeavor. In pursuit of finding life they deserve, they assumed the identity of an identity thief. dead. So, at least 3 humans aged 35 or younger. So I've got 2 of those taken care of. So one of these 2 has to die. For sure. Ivan Ivanovich Rudevsky. Ivan, he's 21, unemployed. Ivan started looking for work right after graduation, but hasn't found one yet. Mainly because jobs these days require them to have previous work experience, while the only way to get the required work experience is to have the job they're applying to. Meanwhile, they're training to become the world's fastest onyx cube solver. Wow. Alright, and Parvani War, art history student. Parvani, an avid reader and student of art history, comes from a rough background. They grew up in a very poor neighborhood, yet the local community pooled their meager funds to help Parvani's ascent to higher education. Alright. I guess I don't have to make a decision yet. I just have to find one person. Let's just try to find the one other person who we can let live, and then all the rest can die. I looked at Michelle St. James. Michelle, unemployed, 43. Lover of pizza, especially those with pineapple toppings, as it should be. They attempted to become a millionaire by age 30, but ended up homeless instead. Still, they did not lose their love for writing poems and pineapple pizza. Okay. That's meh. Just kind of a blank slate guy there. Jop Bing, 65, retired. Estranged from their grandchildren in life, Jop dreams of gaining their favor, or more specifically after death, by passing on their priceless heirloom necklace, a deed hard to perform while they live due to a restraining order. Yvette Fernanda. Yvette has taken themselves upon a great set of responsibilities in a field they lack knowledge of. Those decisions that matter, Yvette tends to fumble gloriously, yet they too try to better themselves according to criticism from the public, even though they don't understand most of that either. I think I'm going to let the retired lady live because I don't want her to pass on her necklace to her grandkids, thus ruining her plan. Live. Okay, everybody else is dead. Because I'll do 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. Dead. Goodbye, Pravani. Two, 6, and just for that, play with my chew toy. All right. You just stay there. That's the end of that day. I am making the tough decisions. Pineapple hater. That had nothing to do with it. I was just being a dick to the old lady.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark
Oh.
time.
I did not fucking nailed it, bruh.
Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
I was built for the dark times. Oops, goddammit.
Excellent. With this attitude, you will become a most industrious reaper.
Yes, I will.
Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
You're in charge after all.
I am. And yes,
I know what happened.
do. Yet what use is a reaper? Your answer would intrigue me. Yes? Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Alright. How much money I got? 400? Gus? Hi, Gus. The air is eerily cold. It's frozen in place. Too scared to move an inch. Ooh!
That is what you're going for.
Yeah, I'm Grim 70. What's up?
Fresh-faced lemon head. Ugh, exactly what I wanted to see today.
What the fuck did you just call me? Take this outside,
Hey
buddy.
now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
What do you do
I'm the
here?
janitor. I clean up the damn mess you make.
What mess?
Ever looked in the mirror or thought about the clientele of this place?
Oh,
Where do you think the drink goes? None of you have a stomach. Anything you consume falls through the rib cage straight to the floor.
I haven't drank a goddamn thing. I was wondering why the floor is so sticky.
That's right. A gift to the world from all you pompous reapers. Or could be at least a little more considerate.
Just do your job.
I do mine better than you do yours.
Oh, this. I'll kill you again.
Eh, something else you wanted?
How do you clean things?
Simple. I float around and I possess stuff and make the stuff float into the trash bin.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Like dust, for example. One
Oh.
dust particle at a time. Or the drinks. One droplet at a time.
Is that kind of inefficient?
Use a bit of modernization, yeah.
You can't like possess a mop.
As if the highest management ever gave any thought to us lowly drones. We're all nameless custodians and spawns to them, literally.
I've got a
Do
name.
you really?
I'm
Or
Grim
just
number
another
70.
number in a long line of numbers, something else you wanted?
What can you tell me about the
Sorry.
barkeep?
They're hella cool.
Do you say hella? Now I know why you're dead.
Why, thank you. You're nothing but a sweetheart, ain't ya?
No, he's a piece of shit.
Ah, shucks. You're the only one who truly treats Gus with respect.
Who are you before all this?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just wondering about your past,
You thought
bruh.
I'm the ghost of some dead human or beast or what?
Oh, you could be the ghost of an awesome monster beast.
I mean, if only. No, ghosts aren't mere residue, a relic of humans, animals, or whatever other entities. We're just ghosts. We're beings unto ourselves. I am the ghost of a ghost. Yeah, pretty much.
You're a ghost, and then you died as a ghost. Does that mean you're practically immortal?
I figure you'd first have to be alive to count as immortal. It's a bit more complicated than that, but honestly, I ain't got the patience to teach you ghost history, so... something... Yeah. I
Yeah,
gotta
get back to work, chump.
anyway.
Grim day. Meet your fate. Hey, baby. You wanna come up to my room for a nice
Hello.
bone?
I'm Sarah, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side of the void. Sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new.
Yeah, I was born a week ago.
I ain't sure about the smokes, but at least it brings out your gaunt, haunted.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm a human.
So, how are you liking existence thus far?
Lots of tedious
Oh,
paperwork.
don't I know it? Administrative bureaucracy just can't be escaped. They'll always find you, eventually. But hey, that's why you figure out the small cracks in the system you can manipulate. Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little, game I play with every fresh-faced patron. It's real simple.
All right.
All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
I love quizzes.
Right, the gist. I'll describe some sort of an odd situation, and you answer how you'd react. I usually do 4 questions, and nothing else to it.
All right.
Here we go. Prepare for question number 1. You see a turtle laying on its back, belly baking in the scorching sun. It beats its legs, trying to flip over, but it can't. Not without your help.
I carve it out and make soup and drink it out of its shell.
are not helping. Why aren't you helping?
I like my turtle well done. And that was kind of close to my joke answer, so let's go with that.
Question number 2.
All right.
You are given the chance to level up one attribute of your character. Which aspect would you increase?
I like Bonstitution.
Next up, question 3. Almost there.
All right.
Before you lies a table teeming with plants. You have to eat one of the plants. Your very life depends on it. What kind of plant would you prefer to eat?
A Morphophallus of titanium, the corpse flower, an apple, cactus, mushroom, rose, 2 squares. Let's go with the apple.
All right, final stretch. As I said, 4 is all anyone ever needs, right?
Yeah, just 4 questions and you know my entire personality.
Your friends got in deep trouble with the boss of a local criminal organization. Now a team of brutes are coming for you all.
Why me? My friends are in trouble, not me.
If you work together, you may be able to figure out this situation. What will you do?
Ooh. How about they get their act together for once?
Got it. Let me just calculate the results. We'll take but a moment. Leans to stability. Prone to conformity. I've got the appropriate concoction.
Prone to
in mind.
conformity? The fuck?
Start off with a nice mixture: 4 centiliters of gin, 1 centiliter of elderflower liqueur, 1 centiliter of sugar syrup, 2 deciliters of club soda. Splash in some lime juice concentrate, add several slices of well-smashed cucumber and some cubed ice.
I have no idea what to think of this.
The quiz tells no lie. I think a suitable name would be Borehole.
Really? That's what you're gonna call my drink, huh? Well then, you.
First one's on the house.
She's next on the list. The drink, smooth waves rolling onto a coast and receding gradually, a constant rhythm of symmetrical alternation grinding off the edges. Taste recalls a harmonious interplay of physical forces smoothing in a turbulent soul. All it's left is a polished plane of alabaster. It's almost a death-changing experience. Could have been worse.
Heckin' understatement of the century. Now what else can I get you?
Your tip jar is pretty neat.
Thanks. Mortimer found the original oinker on an excursion to the Shrouded Zones. It's a bit of a hassle, though. Keeps multiplying all the time. Take your eye off for a second and bam, tiny piglets everywhere. Go on, take one. Just make sure you feed it with some coins once in a while.
What's your take on the janitor?
Chatting to our spooky one, eh? Don't mind the grump, it's a ghost thing.
It's pretty grumpy. Kind of an ass.
Gus especially has a pretty dang irascible nature, but there's a layer of performance to it. In truth, they've been hella helpful around the den throughout the ages. I'm grateful for that. Besides, the office itself couldn't operate without Gus and company.
Okay.
What else you got in mind?
Who else works at the office?
Heck, were I able to count and name all the folks? Likely haven't. You've got you Reapers and all the myriad departments, the Custodian Legion, the weariless data grinders of the Calculatorium, the Abysmal Archive with its archivists, Cadaver Resources. They're just plain odd, but someone's got to deal with the internal issues. Middle management. Nobody knows what they actually do. Higher management, but they don't visit us. Basically ever. Same with Fate. Many of the regular workers come by the den, though, so keep your eyes and ears open. What else you got in mind? Sure, what's your poison?
Fuck that.
What else you got in mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
Ears of the Beast clothing. Oh, I don't have enough for it. Not enough for any of this. It's highway robbery. Have I talked to Fate today? Yes, I have. In the day. Alright, feeding my pig. Thousands suffocate and sleep after gruesome toxic spill lays waste to the community. Can I not move the fucking phone? Guess not. Authorities investigate corruption at Carrier Corp due to worst industrial catastrophe in history. More victims found. Toxic spill claims the life of another homeless person. Editorial by youth psychologist inspires anti-bullying movement. Poacher mauled to death by pack of mountain cats in seeming act of revenge. Notorious identity theft disappears, but are they truly dead? We can never be sure. Bewildered minister stumbles off the cliff into the ocean during photo shoot. Another family in poverty joining a multi-level marketing scheme. All right. Okay. Morning, Grim. See if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. 2 humans have to die. Spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. And keep vigilant, Fate. Piggy bank down there. Okay. Europa Steel, age 37, recruiter. Europa is a top gun at many multi-level marketing companies that sell everything from super juices and vitamins to toilet scrubs. Despite starting their every recruiter pitch, it's not a pyramid scheme, but they keep bringing in dozens of naive people every week. 2 people have to die? Alright, she's a candidate for die. Anson Sin, age 22, position sinner. Anson loves to sin and is committed to performing all the 4 deadly sins daily. They live in a cave outside the city, according to law enforcement. Alright. Louis Zeminis, restaurant owner, got munchies for a shark fin but can't find any? Not if Louis Zeminis is near. They're a big fan of shark fin and other questionable foods like turtle jelly, which Louis has served in the restaurant for a decade. They seem to also be involved in distributing these food items to grocery stores. Francois Fukushima, age 66, scam artist. A liar and grifter, Francois is an ex-politician who spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions have caused a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off of. Bjorn Ortur, age 56, unemployed. Bjorn has been unemployed for nearly a decade. After many failed job applications, they lost the motivation to try again. To pass time, Bjorn has started obsessively watching rom-coms and even quoting them in random conversations. Angus Armitage, age 37, policy consultant. There's nothing like the smell of freshly mined coal in the morning. At least that's what Angus believes. They consult politicians on all energy-related policies and always advocating for more drilling, mining, and more cutting. Clean energy is for losers, apparently. Okay. Spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles of a chemical spill? None of these people seem helpful. Alright, so I think this guy is the only one who's a for sure live. I think this guy dies. And I think he just quotes rom-coms. He lives, I guess. These 3, I have no idea. This one's bad, but it's not the worst. I don't know what the 4 deadly sins are. I thought there were 7. So you know what? I've got an idea. Live, die. There. Let's see if Fate has any comments about that.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
I'm crushing it.
Interesting. Yes. Your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here.
Yep.
Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
Wait, I wanted to ask about today.
What about today?
Did we help today? Yesterday went really bad. Let's do.
Oh, absolutely. Things are already looking up. Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it. As long as you follow the rules, it will all get better.
I mean, if you've been here for a long time trying to fix the world, this is still the kind of shit we're doing. Maybe we should not follow the rules.
Now, where did I put those papers? Your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
Goddamn right.
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
Whoa. Even more money? Hell yeah.
We do what we can to provide for our spawns. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. 4 claps?
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
I like ice cream.
What? I swear, there must have been something off in the Grim Brew. Nonetheless, as such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed.
Yay.
That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Hell yeah. $400.
That wasn't so good.
What?
Was it? It's okay. We can figure it out, make it work. Crisp and clear like the azure pond at the forest glade.
Yeah, I could do it.
You were born for this. It's like a surge in your spine, a faint echo of a perfect chord. It's very close, Grand Reader. Be seeing you.
Change my suit. Business. What can I buy now?
Need ye cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
Nope. Eye of Anpu. Anpu, god of the dead, mummification, embalming the afterlife, cemeteries, and tombs, and the protector of the underworld. This hound really gets around and grants you stunning canine visage. I get a cactus. Now I'm taking the eye. The eye of
Ever
Anpu.
been to the land of dunes, ye scallywag?
I have not.
There be ancient
I've been
civilizations
here
under the sand.
my entire life, which is about a week.
Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the world eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping. Till the riches were secured. Ah, 'tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, let's see if there's anybody here. What are you doing here, odd plant?
What do you think? Having a nice, relaxing drink?
Hang on, are you from the plant department?
Who told you about the plant department?
Am I not supposed to know about the plant department?
No one. is supposed to know about the plant department? Forget what you heard, Sonny. No such thing anywhere.
I don't believe you.
Not gonna lose any sleep over that, Sonny.
Come on, you can tell me.
Ain't nothing to tell.
No such thing, but I had hoped.
Who dares to hope in this day and age?
Don't be such a killjoy.
Don't poke your nose where it don't belong.
You can trust me.
Can we really?
I can keep a secret. You have to tell me.
You're not gonna leave us alone otherwise? Yeah, Sonny, it's just a regular department. Not even that big, but it's very busy.
Why is it busy?
What do you think? It's a department for managing plant life. There are a lot of plants. A lot. More than humans. Plants everywhere.
You were pulling my leg before.
We're real tired of folks asking about the plant department. Is why we visit the den on Sundays. Lowers the chance of bothersome busybodies with annoying questions. Who even gave you the idea the department is anything interesting?
Fate!
The boss? Sonny, anything else? Seeing as we're now deep in the soil of inquiry.
What's your name?
I'm Herbert.
Alright, Herbert.
You know, sort of like a herb-ert. A herb?
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Tough crowd, huh? Everyone's a critic these days.
This is the Elden Ring dungeon where you become the Grim Reaper and have to fill out paperwork for the rest of your life.
Don't forget the green fella holding me up.
Yep, your stab.
That's my pal, Tim. Tim's a real hoot.
Oh, Tim is different than Herbert. Okay.
Say hello, Tim. Hello, Tim.
I'll catch you
Not
later.
in this lifetime, Sonny.
Alright. Oh, that's right. I got new. Ah, sweet. I could finally get my fursona. Go back to depressed smoking man. Day. More paperwork, please. Best newcomer presented to Grim Reaper for killing many humans. Hell yeah. Let's see what's on the news. Local shark population drops to dangerous level. Are the tasty creatures destined to go extinct? Local wildlife reportedly happy this morning for some reason. Cosmopolis suburbs announced record levels of clean air recovering from decades of coal exploitation. Popular political commentator dies of heart attack. Sitting at an all-time high, church officials warn. Alright. What are my instructions for today? 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans between 35 and 60 if possible. Well, that's gonna be tough. So I got between 35, so it wants me to spare these 3. Or these 2 and then kill the rest. Alright. Well, I guess the rules have already made the rules. What's my piggy bank doing? Alright. Squeaky toy click for good luck. Alright. Let's put that over there. Alright. Mercury St. Ionis. Age 53, motivational speaker. Fuck, why did I let this guy live? Nature was not stingy when it came to granting charisma unto Mercury. A true silver tongue. This smooth talker could convince anyone to do almost anything. As such, they found their calling being a motivational speaker. Recently, they've included making up words into their other made-up word. So, he's in between 35 and 60, so he has to live. Damn you, rules! Zara Taejeon, age 38, and is a mason. Zara considers masonry a formidable art, a mixture of intricate design and impressive monumentality. They're convinced that Cosmopolis City needs to construct a proper city wall again. Oh my god. Why? Why do I have to let this one live? Goddamn rules. Now, who am I killing? Florence Alua, age 26, and she is an organizer. Florence is one of the central organizers behind a canvassing for the re-election of popular politician Baron Sayander. When not engaged in political campaigning, she enjoys bike rides and tending to their small garden. Well, you used to. Now you're dead. Ocean Vice. Ocean started off as a devotee of... Oh, he's a disciple of Sin. Oh, because I let that Sin guy live. He's starting a cult. Fuck yeah. He started off as... Oh, but he has to die. Shit. Ocean started off as a devotee of Anson with the initial sinner, but quickly grew belligerent and took off to demonstrate how actual proper sinning should be done. Anson's sinning just didn't seem good enough to them. And now you're dead. Masahiji Onolienzu. Fuck. Engineer and musician. Part-time scholar, part-time engineer, part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of a scrap and spare parts. You're dead. That one's too rigid with the rules. I'll have to break the rules at some point. Alright, Fate. How did I do?
Grim. Ah, yes, there you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up. Great work today. You fulfilled your tasks adequately, and all that.
Goddamn right I did.
However, an emergency has occurred which requires my utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days.
Who do I report to at the end of the day?
Straight to the point. While I am gone, another will be in charge. Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You will have more freedom, sure, but it is
More
not
freedom.
limitless. Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your progress.
Who will I report to?
Why? You are already acquainted.
I have to
With
report to
Lady
the cat?
Morgan, of course.
What kind of fucking job is this? Fuck. Get pigs. Nice.
I know what you're thinking. I do provide ancient powerful widgets.
Oh, I can buy a desk. I cannot afford a desk lamp. The infernal illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through the day. What? Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again. Oh, so I already have to beat the game for that to do anything. I'll buy some nerd glasses. Why
We
not?
don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? You can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually. So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint.
Yeah, rob them.
So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
Murdering. All right. I could be a girl now. We get blue haired. There we go. Suit to match. Back to work. Greetings from afar, Grim. Right after I left, mere moments, it seems something happened to the plant department. Don't ask. As such, I need you to fill in today. Basically, is Grim for them, but that's okay. Quoted for today: 3 plants have to die. Okay. Join Mercury on the Path of Glory, a commune for those who seek revelations. Mayor agrees to build a small 50-meter city wall at the border as a sculpture to ages past. Wall would protect against barbarian raids, if those still exist. Young campaigner shot during a rally by a member of reactionary group. Baron Sander mourns the loss of a longtime supporter, promises to help out the family during dark times. Sin conflict between mentor and student leaves one dead. I hate my job. Once I've won. Yabog! Okay. Culture. Submissions for My Ordinary Day of Photography now open. Alright. I have to kill 3 plants. Okay. Wait. That. It's a 1-year-old plant. Position photosynthesis. Yet another blade of grass. Yabog! I should just write Yabog on every one of these cursed profiles. I'm so bored, I wish I could cry right now. I wonder who wrote that. Alright, so grass is tentatively scheduled to die. Also known as Lisa, is the houseplant of a photography student. In many cases, it has been over or underwatered. However, it has quite a high tolerance for neglect and poor growing conditions. Its main hobbies are photosynthesis and people watching. Okay. I have to kill 3 plants? Okay. 118-year-old city air cleaner tree. Quercus is a really large and old oak tree in the Cosmopolis City Dog Park. It is home to a family of squirrels while also providing a safe place for local cats that like to watch dogs and their owners walk by. This one. Java Barga. Age 14, is currently jobless. Jova Barba, with a common name like rolling hen and chicks, is a tiny succulent who likes to sunbathing. It lives on the seaside between the rocks next to a seagull nest, never moving. Enjoying the small things in life, like not being eaten by a snail or having a seagull scream at it for a moment. Well, another blade of grass. It's a blade of grass. Grows lonesome on the side pavement. It will likely wilt if not tended to. Whoever would do that, however, remains a mystery. It's a miracle the blade of grass has even survived this long. Life finds a way, I guess. Alright. So 3 plants have to die. This motherfucker's dead. Boom. That one lives. The tree's gonna live. I think it'd be funny to kill the... Let's kill the plant for the student. And then everything else lives. There we go. I submit my choices. I am the Grim Reaper. What's...
Psst. Hey there. Taken many lives lately?
I take so many lives.
How are the others? The ones you haven't taken yet?
Oh, they seem fine.
Really? Ravaging the land and sea for an endless rush of resources. For profit. Soon they'll choke in the fumes of their own creation. The stench of poisonous rot slowly creeps into the air.
You know,
A warning.
for cigarette smoke, you're oddly concerned about the poisonous rot. Oh, no, I still talk to you.
Hey, watch your step. The world is crumbling under your feet.
Good.
You'll soon be the king of dust and rubble.
Good. Yes, I rule.
Many people will lay in bed tonight, haunted by gut-wrenching hunger,
Good for them.
hoping to fall asleep from crushing exhaustion, dreading to wake up tomorrow. Scarcity creeps ever closer. That is the kingdom you rule. Think of it as a warning.
I mean, it sounds pretty dope to me. I like being king.
All alone, Reaper.
Jesus, she keeps
Power
talking.
at your fingertips. It's electrifying.
Yes, I can make any decision I
On your
want.
own. You know why? Because they're setting you up.
Oh, my... Why would they do that?
Why indeed? Because you'll never be good enough.
Goddamn wrong.
You don't have what it takes to succeed. You're a void.
You're just I'm getting real sick of your
Only
attitude.
got yourself to blame, mate. It's never us.
Kinda seems like it's you.
Something's not right. You can feel it in your bones. Be seeing you.
Should never start smoking. Alright, who I have to report to the cat. What do you want, cat? Cat sits behind the table, very serious and official, like ignoring your presence. Wake up, cat. I'm supposed to report to you. Cat throws you an indifferent look. She mutters, then places her paw upon some documents littering the table. Contented meows. Goes back up to a ball, close her eyes. Hey, here's a gift. You want this rubber gerbil? Her eyes grow wide, dark as you place the gerbil on the table. She pats the chew toy with her paw. Squeaks. Cool. Nothing ominous here. Cat eagerly stares at the toy gerbil, fully ignoring your presence. Fuck. Squeak! The toy gives out a sad noise as you make your way to the door. Oh, $400.
Friend, your visit's like the sun. Regular. And warms the room.
The Lethian Obliviate. Seems to remove grievous mistakes and erases whichever mark. Oh, one use only. I don't need that. I never make wrong decisions. It's by the accursed gourd.
Ah, a spooky tale if there was one. Stumbled upon a Gothic-like castle during me travels once. Seemed like good looting at first, but nay. A monster hunted them corridors.
Oh,
Head
monsters.
large and round, eyes shining like two lamps aflame. 'Twas paralyzing. Never have I been so frightened of anything in me life. Turns out, it was the Baron who'd got the curse of the were-pumpkin.
Fire pumpkins.
Only happens during full moons, though. And even then, only 1 month a year. So 'tis not much of a curse.
Yeah, well, that's pretty handy. What's my new? Alright. What do I got? I can do that one and then go back to the fire suit. There we go. Morning, Grim. Alright, we're back to normal. The plant department got their act together. You should, however, be intimately familiar with the drill by now. We mitigate chaos, we bolster order, etc. 2 humans have to die. That's it. Alright. New trees planted in Cosmopolis local dog park. Unnatural storms reported near national coastlines. Small villages reported to be devastated. The results are in. Barnard the Boab clinches win at photography contest. New Jurassic expedition open in Cosmopolis National Museum. Come one, come all. Ace pilots to host dazzling air show. AI breakthrough imminent. Okay. All right, David Garver. David is the founder of Trans Global Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been foremost proponent of algorithms and artificial intelligence research. All right. Kevin Mason. How many people have to die? 2? 2 humans have to die. Kevin, born and raised at the McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes in tense combat situations. Their family has a history of military service. Kevin is dedicated to their spouse and 7-year-old child, rarely taking any time for themselves. Daya Sastry. Daya paints nudes and nudes only. For some reason, these paintings don't sell very well, and they've been playing around with the idea of pivoting to a life of sin after being inspired by a prominent sinner, Anson. Daya has already made several nude paintings of the sinner. Yep. Porno gets to live. Amarcia Vash. Amarcia, the sibling of Ocean Vice, was never really interested in that sinning. Not until the sudden violent death of Ocean. Now, Amarcia has returned to Cosmopolis to seek vengeance for this grievance. Alright, I want to let them live. I want to see that storyline play out. Sorry, AI. You die. And Air Force pilot, you also probably die in a horrific air show accident. Alright, Smoke, what do you got now?
Psst. Hey, we don't like what we see. It's suspicious.
What's suspicious? What is?
All of it. The profiles, the tasks, the chats. Too clean, pristine. What a wreck. Listen to us, Reaper, not the others.
But I like money.
Yeah. Listen to me. Shh. They're probably eavesdropping right now. Let's be off.
I like money. Oh! As you enter, the cat is whacking the chew toy aggressively with her paws. Squeak, squeak, this toy cries the most despondent voice possible. You enjoy bashing that toy. Toy doesn't seem to enjoy you bashing it, though. Cat stares at you, eyes narrowed. Squeak, the little gerbil complains. You didn't even hit it that time. Slowly, the cat rotates her head while continuing to stare at you. It almost looks like there's a ghostly, mischievous grin on her face. With just grace, the cat lowers her head onto a pile of documents. Casually touring the table. Still not sure this is a valuable use of my time. Cat gazes straight through you, staring at the door. You should be leaving right about now. Yep. Then I dip. I take my $400. Down to the store.
Ah, perhaps ye require a delightful gift for a significant friend.
Oh, a cape? Hell yeah.
My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them some
Yep, freezing their nuts off. That's what it said. All right.
Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirate, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
Oh, let's go see what my fucking cape looks like. Go with the classic cape. And I've been promoted, so I'm gonna be the gold Reaper. Alright, let's see what's in the news today. Why is that one red? Engine failure leads to catastrophic crash during a demonstration flight. These latest sitting readings are completely off the charts, church official warns. Local artist has gone rogue, keeps graffitiing nude figures all over the city. Trans Global Inc. CEO found dead. Drug overdose. Investigators find plans for a massive surveillance system at the home of dead tech wizard. Morning, Grim. My, your hands will be kept mighty busy today. What the darn have you been up to over at the office? From what I can see, the day looks like a proper mess. A total of 7 humans have to die. At least 2 humans with a religious background have to die. Spare any retired people if possible. No time to waste, get to it. Why is... Oh, is this one so threatening? Michael has been a dedicated worker at the... Okay, Grim. Yes, you. Listen up. Why are you such a tool sitting at your desk going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to do all the profiles today. All of them. Prove you're not completely useless. We'll see. Jerry is a creepy kidnapper. There's no way around that. Their latest plan is ambling near stadiums wearing a cute mascot outfit and swiping kids who want to take a photo. It hasn't really worked this far because of the crowds. When they will demand a substantial ransom. Patty Berengar, retired. Patty grew up in a farm outside the city. Post-graduation, they decided to pursue a career becoming a respected singer-songwriter. After surviving a stroke, their fingers don't work too well. They feel their minds slipping away bit by bit. Every day, they're hoping for a way out before it's too late. Natsumi Okazaki, 32. Architect, construction overseer. Construction! It's the livelihood of any advanced civilization. High-rises strewn across the horizon. Truly glorious sight. We could do better. That's what Natsumi thinks, at least. Lately, they've started researching more ecologically sound architecture. Some might call it arcologies. Kelly Infignia. Kelly decided to return to school to finish up their education after their 4 kids grew up and went to find their own paths. All progress is difficult after such a long pause. Kelly is dedicated and diligent. When not at school, they write slam poetry. Tidar Joseph Peloswitsky, he's a pilgrim. Nobody really knows when Theodore started their pilgrimage, but it's speculated when they have been walking along various pilgrimage paths, helping random strangers and righting wrongs for almost 10 years. Balthazar Bowers, ex-child actor, 53. As a child, Balthazar starred in a series of somewhat popular, if critically lambasted films. Mockery and the subsequent demand to prove themselves drew ruin to their psyche, and they spiraled into alcoholism and drug abuse until they met Mercury, who invited to join them on the downtrodden path to glory commune. Graham Hollett, 57 sect member. Praise the revelation, cries Graham, often so-called right-hand person of Mercury, St. Ioannis at Path of Glory. Little is known of their past, only that they joined the commune at the very beginning. They are seen as organizational brain behind the whole affair. So 7 humans have to die, 2 with religious backgrounds have to die. This wants me to kill them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 people. I mean, what the hell? I'll do it. Everybody dies. Tired of following the rules. I'm breaking out. I'm gonna break the system.
Look at the march of death. Bones of the living, ground into dust.
You're damn right.
A dust storm that suffocates any remaining breaths.
Fertilizer for the new.
Ew. Come on, Grim. That's disgusting. Don't you think this whole business is remarkably dehumanizing?
Oh, I'm not a human, so it doesn't matter.
The uncaring office of eternal bureaucracy, picking and choosing lives.
It's efficient, I'll give it
What
that.
makes you think that they are getting it right?
I have zero faith in
Throwing
there.
out innumerable rules and quotas with no oversight whatsoever.
You think I should do
We
something?
should. Shouldn't we?
Yeah, let's do something.
Let us know if you come eye to eye with a solution.
Alright, let's go talk to the pissed off cat, I'm sure.
Grim is there, yes?
Yep, I'm here.
Grim, I am most disappointed. I had hoped to avoid having this discussion a second time. Must I reiterate myself? You cannot mark every person to death. If too many perish, the results will be disastrous. It will undo the whole plan.
What is the plan?
Grim, hello? Cassis. I hope my words reach you, even if the reverse is not the case.
Jesus.
Understand that this is not a part you wish to take. I will know. Good night, Grim. Gather your wits before you act.
All right. Oh, money. End the day. Back to work. World is a wondrous thing. Oh, what I've seen out there. Now, do you try to balance out the turmoil of yesterday? Success can be forged with but a handful of deaths, yes? 3 humans have to die, sparing humans with a law background. Ex-child actor found dead at the Path of Glory commune after police raid. Drug overdose suspected. Mass suicide, Path of Glory. Entire commune dead by what looks like an overdose at the behest of noted speaker and cult leader Mercury St. Iones. Unknown mascot struck dead by lightning in the middle of the day. Stadium officials confused. Scientists discovered new strain of super tuberculosis. In-depth overview. The merits of nuclear power. The prison system has failed society. Alright. Spare people. The law background. 3 humans have to die. Samara L. Downey. Samara has worked in the homicide department for only a few years, but already shown great talent in solving unsolvable murder cases. They are currently after an unknown serial killer who's suspected to be working for a local church. You have to live, I guess. Prison guard. Alex Mahmoud, 36, prison guard. Alex is no stranger to some good old ultra-violence, taking some ultra bribes and succumbing to ultra temptations. They also donate regularly to a dog shelter and sometimes work at a volunteer soup kitchen. Okay. Kiana Wondersong. Kiana enjoys being a mischievous thief. When not snatching small, largely frivolous items, they sing loudly to every single person they meet. They found this to be the best way of solving their problem. How many people have to die? 3? We'll see. Think about letting her live. What the fuck? I see you, pig. Alright. Sitaro Abe. Sitaro is a grad student in a microbiology lab where research is focused on studying tuberculosis. They edit the tuberculosis genome to see how it changes affect bacteria. Sitaro dreams of working in a facility that has proper ventilation like their current lab. Victor Yashin. Victor graduated top of their class and made a fast climb on the career ladder, becoming the chief safety inspector of a local nuclear plant. They've already spotted several mistakes, possibly preventing many accidents. None. Mambali. Obsessed with religion from a very long age, Mambali moved to the nunnery as soon as she turned 13. Whenever a stray thought of sin crossed her mind, they give themselves a good whipping as punishment. Okay, so he lives, and the rest die. There we go. Cat seems to be in a slumber. What are you, rubber toy? I'm getting a bit of a bad feeling. Lips her paw. Toy proclaims hidden your suddenly documents. Cat continues inspecting documents for a few seconds, turns away, seemingly pleased. Can I ask you some questions instead? What do you think of fate? She looks at you perplexed. What do you think of death? What do you think of the common systems of taxation? I mean, taxing the impoverished, giving cuts and benefits to the already rich. Cat looks at you quizzically. The whole step creates a trickle-up system where we're equal This whole system only creates a trickle-up system where it equal to begin with. Cat's absent-mindedly poking at the papers, table, or paw. And it's clearly not balanced, hence why people always end with a version of oligarchy. The cat's starting to nod off, and technically that has nodding in it, so it signals agreement. She blinks at you, perplexed. That was informative. I'll be going now. Yes, had a deep taxation-based conversation with the cat.
Ahoy, matey! What can old Mortimer offer you today?
I don't have that. I can't afford any of it, because I didn't get paid yesterday. What are my instructions today? Total, 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Spare any humans with an artistic background. Lucky day, or is it? The unjustly denigrated unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of this kind of numerology. It is a day like all other days. Yep. Local doctoral student dies after drinking a lab disinfectant on a dare. Another serial killer caught by Detective Samara L. Downey. Prison guard arrested after being cornered prisoner to death. Alright. So I think I had this one. Alright. 3 humans have to die. Anybody with religion have to die. Artistic background can live. Alright, so let's start with Mashiki. Still a part-time scholar, part-time engineer. Haven't I seen this before? Yeah. Live again. Cultist. Sarah is leader of Sun Cult. They're also the treasurer and editor of the newsletter. They're the only member of the cult so far. Most of what they do is praising the sun, however possible. Praise the sun. Die. A guru. Bartomeu is experienced spiritual awakening after eating moldy cheese of questionable origin while on vacation. Now they spend their time spreading their newfound wisdom anyone who will listen. Die. And then the monk. Frederick spends all their days in the monastery writing manuscripts by hand. Although printing press was invented centuries ago, they insist text written by hand are most pure. Die. Alright. Verity Hawthorne. Verity has been working at pharmaceutical industry for decades, trying to find a decelerator for aging. While lately it seems discovery might actually come from biogenetics, Verity is certain that they can concoct some sort of chemical compound that gets the job done. Live. And aerodynamics engineer. Rafika is very much into renewable energy and has been trying to figure out new experimental ways of making power generation more efficient. They also like flying kites and playing with their dog. Live. Working in put this down. Luther, working in a factory is very monotonous. You almost become a machine yourself. At least that's how Luther feels most days. They go through a set of predetermined motions, one after the other. However, this has also given them ample time to compose poetry. Live. Cat. Hope my gift is doing well. Squeak, the little gerbil squeaks. Cat rolls her eyes, which is admittedly a very bizarre thing to observe. She notices. Meow, she notes and curls into a ball, indicating it's time for you to leave. I get paid? Damn right I do. I can go to the bar today. Hey, Alucard.
Accentuate the morphological field, or some reclassification of the framing stratum. I should have known. scaffolding of the antediluvian complex. Oh, maybe? Meta-resonance trigger.
It's you. I've seen you wobble around in the cellar, somehow through the floor.
Amazing feat, young spawnling. Oh, yes, that is I down in the depths. I am the prime curator of the Abysmal Archive. The archive of all existence.
Oh, I'll come up with a better name for it. Why is it abysmal?
Or the bits I've managed to catalog thus far. Did you know there is a lot of existence?
It doesn't matter to me.
Not born for the archive, but that's fine. Most aren't. Ah, yet I see promise in you.
Let's tell me a secret.
The archive sprouts a mind. Those were the days. There was little in the archive initially, but it didn't take long for it to start growing, expanding. Pay attention. Don't get sidetracked. We must proceed on topic and in an orderly manner. Now,
The archive is alive?
The archive whispers and murmurs, shifts and sings. It's alive, in a sense. Conscious. We couldn't foresee this happening. The awakening of the archive.
Is it dangerous?
Not malevolent. Not in any way we're accustomed to thinking. Simplistic dualism will lead you astray.
What happens if it gets destroyed?
I'm skeptical of this being at all possible. The archive has grown beyond imaginable. It has to be something greater than the archive itself. Which even
I want to visit the archive.
Alas, visitations are
Fuck.
limited to profession. Ah, it calls to me, so I must return. I hope you enjoyed our talk.
Not really. You kind of suck. Hey, fellow Reaper.
Yes?
I'm spawn number
The
70.
name is Frank Whittle.
Wait, we have to be...
Well, I used to be
Oh.
spawn number 142, but well, sometimes you just wish you... But I wanted to stand out more.
Chosen.
Oh,
I also want a cool
yeah.
name.
So pick one.
Explain your intense emanating
You
sadness.
know about the butterfly effect.
Yes, of course.
What if I'm that butterfly? Eh? Haphazardly fluttering around and then millions of souls perish in anguish.
Well, if I'm also
I
that
know what
butterfly.
That's on me conscience, and that's the least of my problems. Last week, someone put my stapler in a large jar of strawberry jelly.
It's pretty funny,
Well,
though.
not to me, it isn't. Nothing funny about it at all. It's outright mean, and that's still not all of it. Last month, I had to work in the dog department. But I love dogs.
There's a dog department?
There's a department for everything. Haven't you realised? And the people in the dog department, I was scared for me, but you know, before that, someone filled my room with balloons.
Doesn't sound so
It
bad.
was terrifying. They could all pop any second, and they did. Slowly, one by one.
Why don't you just throw the
Look at
balloons
my
out?
Bony fingers. Look at them.
Sounds pretty benign,
It's
though.
not. It's torture.
Who's
I have
behind?
an inkling it's the one they call Lance Thrasher.
Yeah, that name is far cooler than Frank Whittle.
Really? That should have known. People won't stop telling me how great Lance Thrasher is. How fun they are to hang out with. How awesome they are. How amazing. How they tell the best jokes and get into the craziest shenanigans.
Yeah, that's Lance Thrash.
Do you know Lance Thrasher? No, it can't be. You're in a different office. Frankly, I don't understand what's so special about Lance Thrasher. So, I thought I walked straight over to Lance and I told them that I don't find them riveting and I don't particularly care about their lame jokes.
You don't hold back, do
But
you?
then Lance just said, keep it real, and then went on to do a handstand on their desk. Everyone in the office started, Lance, 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 Lance.
Oh, it's Lance.
After this, they started making my life miserable.
Why do you think it's
The
them?
culprit keeps writing, Thrasher was here on everything. With a mark. So, problem solver, what do you think? What should I do?
You should get back at Lance. Make them leave you alone.
See, I'm already ahead of you. I've been working on this epic prank.
Oh, epic prank, bro?
Hurricane Cascade. I am going to completely wrap all of Lance Thrasher's belongings in tinfoil and tape. And when they go to the kitchen to get some scissors, bam! A cupboard full of tennis balls. Yeah. Oh, I'm feeling inspired
Yeah,
now.
you go set up that prank,
Thank
bruh.
you, friend. I need to go and get this set up.
Why, hello again. 2 weeks down and you're still kicking.
Fuck yeah, I am. I'm whooping ass.
Say, so how do you make the choices? How do you really decide who gets to live and who doesn't?
I carefully compare all data with the
Your
requirements.
dedication and diligence are noteworthy. Must take you a long time, though.
Nah.
You may be, but never mind me. Okay, do you think about the people after you've made the decision? Or do you forget all about them after it's done?
Yeah, I don't care about him.
It's cold. Doesn't all of it make you anxious? Sure makes me, and I ain't even the one choosing. Gazing upon the decision tree. Anyway, this has been enlightening. Thanks for the answers.
Let's deal with the
Space
cat.
She's an adult. She sneaks down here too, so I feed her a few morsels.
I don't trust the cat.
Not those big eyes. It's nice she keeps Fate company. Fate's archaic. All those aeons might. What else you got in mind?
I keep hearing
That's
voices.
So, well, most of us hear voices a lot of the time.
No, like a voice in my mirror.
Wait, so you've got a mirror that reflects back your own voice?
No,
Hey,
somebody else's voice.
Trying to talk to you, or maybe it's your becoming a reaper ain't easy. So, what do I know? I'm just a barkeep, so that makes me only half a therapist.
Somebody contact me.
What did this mysterious entity want? And you following, or what? Good on you for the curiosity.
Yeah.
Pick up those boring days of yours, eh?
Yeah.
Elsewise, truth be told, I'm of little help. What else you got in mind?
Tell me about the
The
archivist.
prime curator of the archive, you mean? I haven't met anyone so enamored with. You two ought to get along fine. Maybe
Oh.
you should eventually apply for an archive job instead.
I like being a
Good
reaper.
on you. What else you got in mind?
I'll be leaving.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Tell me, Lil Reaper.
Avast ye! Pursue the finest
Oh,
beauty you've
I'm
ever
still
seen.
poor. Goodbye. Bow tie. Buy the bow tie.
Oh.
Don't.
Don't tell your captain about this. 'Tis one of theirs. Stole a great deal of time ago, though. Like 'tis between 2 months at least. I remember it was like yesterday. Barely made it out of the wardrobe alive. Have ye seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there. Almost became one of them. But you can't trap old Mortimer that easy.
See what my new suit is. Pineapple. Okay. Let's go with the hardcore one. And, go with the alt look for now. End the day. Back to work. The sun seems even dimmer. It's even visible due to the constant cloud cover. Pseudopharma introduces a new, very expensive pill that may slow aging down by 1.9%. Pseudopharma stocks go through the roof after the announcement of the pill. A unique development in wind turbine design found increases energy production while lowering costs. Industrial labor publishes a collection of poems called The Paean and the Workers' Impacts. Critics impressed. Okay, what are my rules for today? 5 humans have to die. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. Choose humans at the left side of the profile bundle to die. Oh, that's good. Always cheerful, always wanted. Grim, listen, sorry it took too long, but you made a choice and got censored for it. But I had to test you. I won't ask for anything that big again, so I ask for your trust and small acts of defiance. You should let this one live and stand against Fate's rules. And I will show you what lies believe. Yes. Live. Albert David Goku. Albert is an incredible human being, as in never in all history has there anyone who's destroyed so many humane and social systems with such nihilism and greed. They'll stop at nothing in their quest to squeeze out any short-term profit. Dead. I'm just gonna abandon the rules. Alaya Saeed Aldin, a radiologist. Allah works long shifts at the local hospital, giving both MRT and CT scans. They can handle even the most difficult patients, and they take great care to do the job correctly. Radiologist of the month many times. You get to live. Online casino officer Benoit Krakow. Benoit built a website to lure people who like to gamble and don't want to leave the house to do so. All the games are rigged, of course, and highly addictive. The games have designed to appeal to people of all ages, social backgrounds, even kids. Dead. Christopher Pitt, dancer. Although age 26. Although Christopher is an amazing, graceful ballet dancer, they secretly have orchestrated snapped tendons and cracked ankles for their rivals. This ensured they would get ahead in the game because they were banished from home when they were 16 because their parents were scared and confused about Christopher's sexual orientation. Sucks. How many people have to die? Am I past it? 5 humans have to die. I'm at 3, so I got 2 more I can kill. Chemistry teacher. Seifa is an inspiration to all their students. Although their school is poor, they do everything in their power to make chemistry classes as engaging as possible, using the available chemicals for demonstration rather creatively. Smells of sulfur at all times. You get the live. Riona Isfahani. Riona can identify just about every wine taste profile. They're so prolific they can even make up what they don't know. Lately, they've been trying to figure out increasingly more obscure wines. They also like doing tasting exercises with their children using various craft sodas. They do not, however, endorse alcohol abuse. Dead. Safiso constructs buildings, not much else to it. How many people have to die? 1 more? I have to kill 1 more person, okay. Safiso constructs buildings, not much else to it. They try their best to manage balance between demands of clients and experimental ideas of architects. In their spare time, they like carving small sculptures. Kira initially became Kira Aaron Moore, age 40, chauffeur. Kira initially became a rideshare driver due to the needing extra funds. Soon they found an opportunity to upgrade to a luxury vehicle chauffeur, which required to go through extra training. These days they feel pretty badass behind the wheel. Dead. Building guy lives. Perfectly happy with my choices. I have a feeling that,
Psst. Hey there. How are the folk of the planet doing?
don't know.
Oh no, they are killing each other. And not doing much else.
Yep, they can't get enough of it.
Righteous in a battle against all others. Until none survive.
How do you know who is
The
right?
ones who are left are, of course. War on the horizon, ready to strike at a moment's notice. Take it as a
Oh,
warning.
hey, Fate, you're back. What's up? How was your trip?
I have returned. Did you miss me?
Not really.
No need to be reticent, Grim. Your jokes are always appreciated. So, okay. Yeah. But before that, where did I place... Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us
I'd say I'm pretty
A
great.
fair assessment. In essence, you are a solid and dedicated... There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
There are rules.
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. You are dependable. Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can
Ultimate.
argue you have not earned it.
So I get like a month.
Keep it up.
Ooh, $900.
Evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Back from her booty, are ye?
Oh, hell yeah. I love booty. Oh, Plague Doctor mask? Yes.
Didn't know I still had this beaked eyesore. I was at
Now
a
I can
gathering
become
of some
the
immensely wealthy
Beak.
idiots, where I saw an absolute buffoon wear this as professional attire. Just look at it. A weird long, ridiculous. Had to have it. So we lest these smelled nice. Then the mask came in real handy.
All right. We'll put that on. Well, let's stop by the bar real quick. Oh, that's just those people again. All right. No. I must play dress up. Or never change. I might do that one just because of the name. Alright. Oh, I could be a chicken. Never mind. Where is... There's like a punk or like a crazy looking outfit. Yeah, this one. Street punk or... No, let's go pineapple. There we go. You have past performance views, especially. Let's not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. 6 have to die. Okay. 3 science and 2 age 30 or younger. 3 up-and-coming athletes under trial for the manslaughter of 2 rivals. Online gambling owner. An online gambling developer found dead at home having choked on their morning sandwich. Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly into beach, found impaled on tree. UCT scan machine design proposed by prominent radiologist enters prototype stage. Exciting. Chauffeur dies as their vehicle gets rammed off the road. Another person vanishes without a trace. Law enforcement perplexed. The Dragonhead Gallery to host an exhibition of intricate wooden sculptures. Cozy Bohemian Waffle House gaining popularity. Go check it out. All right. Okay. Glory. Magnuson Halbert, 42, historian. While in their early 20s, Glory harbored some edgy and extreme views on society and the world in general. Up until the point they grew up and calmed down, readjusting their innate interest in societal issues to gain greater knowledge of their history and the myriad structures that affect our lives. All right. Mint, gang member. He should probably die just for the hair. Mint comes from an abusive family, which ultimately made him very protective of their older sister. Mint would do anything to keep her safe. As such, they've allied with a tough crime boss in the district, one who takes care of their own. This dude has to live because of the mustache. Armin Lefebvre. There's nothing Armin likes to do more than gossip. Working as a hairdresser provides ample opportunity for this hobby. Due to memory issues, Armin occasionally starts gossiping about the client they're currently in the process of working on. Henry Birch, 43, literary critic. When adolescent, Henry poked a few fellow students with a pen and then realized from that moment onward that their best friends will only be found in the pages of the book, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pens. Money launderer for Christopher Wyatt. Christopher opened a Waffle House in the middle of Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim illegal income, but avoid customers. When a hiker finds the place, which sometimes happens, Christopher starts sweating profusely and attempts to cook with 10-year-old ingredients. Oh, he has to live just for the fuck of it. Six humans have to die. Oh, is he the only one I can live? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can... one more can die. Nayata Alethea, hacker, 36. Nayata, online alias Cryptomancer, was inspired to become an IT specialist / hacker by reading old cyberpunk novels. They were arrested and banned from using any computers for 15 years after they crashed the Cosmopolis stock market. They're still very interested in modern cryptology algorithms. Amaryllis Thomburgen, 33, librarian. Amaryllis is a chronically exhausted librarian who actually has 3 master's degrees but no doctorate. A variety of hobbies, but tend to quickly give up on non-academic things. They have a sharp mind, which others see as too sarcastic. Astrophysicist Shield. Shield focuses on researching white dwarfs and possibly finding their habitable planets in their systems. As a lifelong sci-fi fan, they were sad but accepting of their children dressing up as bow-wielding fair folk from a fantastical novel. Alright, so I think the gang member dies. I don't have anybody younger than 30. Yeah, literally, there's one person younger than 30 in this, so I can't fulfill that. Alright. Well, then, that's fine. I'll get the correct number. Alright. Critic dies. The historian dies. I think he lives. The rest... No, we'll let the hacker live too. Yeah. It's not quite what they wanted. I don't care.
Yes, you did it, Reaper.
I have achieved.
Your grandeur grows with every passing minute.
Goddamn right it does.
Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
Bask in my
It
splendor.
runs, O sovereign, 40,000. Carry forth your deed of dawn. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
Alright. Hey, Fate.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well.
I am.
I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Pretty good.
Well, let us quickly go. I really hope you would avoid such errors by now.
No.
Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
Not sure about the whole rebellion.
The fancy of my... This reminds me. Have you any questions?
How long is a day?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and time is an inconsistent flux. While profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of... That is why causal links are...
I'd rather get back to
Oh,
work.
one more thing. It was nice, although personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking.
Hey, the toy was squeaking on its own.
What is odd about it?
I mean, how could that
But
be?
of course.
I...
The toy is crafted with magic, of course. It holds the essence of a living...
Cool.
Magic. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Yes, I give the cat a live squeaky toy. Oof! I get no pay. I don't follow the rules.
Shiver me timbers. Ye sure can't get
But I
enough
want this
of the
tentacle.
Emporium.
Fuck. Alright. 2 humans have to die. Humans off the opposite end of the profile have to die. Well, don't tell me which ones I have to kill. Draft of a 1,000-page historical analyst Cosmopolis City published posthumously. Craig dies from blood poisoning after accidentally stabbing himself with a pen. Widow shopping for plants. Could this plant be our home for future? Local thug stabbed in gang-related incident. Slums finally at rest after gang conflict ends through assassination of crime boss and close associates. Ex-hacker hired as an IT security consultant for Colossus Digital Entertainment, AI research company. Numerous people around Cacti Valley have contracted dysentery. Epidemiologists baffled. Sudden baffling plague leaves almost all librarians dead. Who needs books anyway? No need to print new ones. Bad hair day is increasing after frequent death of hairdresser. Yep. Okay. How about we try out some brand new methods of strict the equilibrium? I have faith in these techniques, more of a structural nature. Rashida Matthews. Rashida is a representative from Carthenia, a nation recovering from major economic crash in Cosmopolis City for a state visit. They've come to negotiate a mutually beneficial agreement. As they were being driven to City Hall, their vehicle was attacked by would-be assassin and rammed off the road. Lived. Economic policy strategist. Kathleen wrote the book on economic planning literally. Last 5 years, they've argued for a new way to organize and systematize labor and production resources, and for a different distribution of capital, which often revolves around renegotiating regulations and corporate oversight. Renee O'Shaughnessy, teacher. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high schoolers, an arduous task, all things considered. They have an interest in education science, with the aim to upgrade teaching methods for other teachers, as many old-timers are not up to date with modern approaches. Alejandro Garcia, digital sports commentator. Alejandro is well regarded to their mesmerizing voice, quick wit, and hot, some say spicy takes. They also express themselves through cosplaying as their favorite video game and television show characters. He is addicted to painkillers. Alright. Live. Die. Die. Oh. World parameters. Alright. Hello, Fate.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Okay.
Could I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have...
Can't be any worse.
Cannot be worse than what? What do you have in mind?
You know, I tried this computer game where you talk to your boss a lot.
Writing? Come now. I hardly think that counts as a real art form.
Video games are art, boy.
I shall continue my contemplation. All the fire.
Yes.
Well, off you go now. I must return to...
Give me my money.
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
I don't want the cat ears. That I can already be an Anubis, so let's just go to the next day without buying anything. A fresh idea. I hope you're still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying out yet a new structural method. You will be required to demonstrate almost precision. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Okay. More power to the ultra corporations is the way of the future. They can build it, and they will. Poor, out-of-date educational standards lead to mistake and decreased competency across all the business world. Visiting diplomat escorted to safety after a gunfight ensues between unknown assailants and law enforcement. Alright, so let's put the bottom row over here, just for when I'm actually looking at them. Subway operator. Sigismund. Sigismund is haunted by suicidal people they've had to run over. Jesus. Even though there's nothing they could have done, they started writing a series of romance novellas about a nihilistic food industry person. A religious library worker, in the climactic moment, one saves the other from jumping in front of a subway train. Oh, I don't have a problem killing him, I guess. Bruno is a mercenary who's always ready to work at the highest bidder. Currently stationed at the Feridian with a government contract providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho with the fact they haven't been trained to properly act in a combat zone. Don't have a problem killing him. I might let him live. Adiana Chi, as they like to be called, enjoys building and restoring muscle cars in their leisure time. It gives them solace in an otherwise monotonous life. They are most proud of their first ever project, the Motorosity, powered by a rare 7 engine. Okay. Well, I can kill these guys. I'll get some money today. Keiji Sakai. Keiji made a fortune with their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. They decided to use their hard-earned fortune on helping the communities by supplying impoverished regions with free potato plants, allowing them to become self-sufficient. That's good. Live. Yarrow is a former world champion swimmer who now coaches aspiring new swimmers. Although they hope their teenage offspring would take an interest in swimming, the youth has lately increased with the theater production. That's fine. Sonia Laurent. Sonia is a drummer, main contributor, and producer of the all-popular math rock band OCDC. All their albums have 11 songs, which are exactly 4 minutes and 40 seconds long, and composed as palindromes. They spend a lot of time in rehearsals. Sure. A dorky-ass musician. Stellan enjoys hiking, woodworking, collecting picture frames, and stock photos. They still kind of enjoy programming but find it hard to stay up with all the latest trends. They have 7 children with 5 different people, lead a non-profit trash cleanup organization. That works. That was an easy day.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me.
Yes, they do.
Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all
No, we need them.
system of mutual dependence? Yet we have some hold on the steer.
I don't really see this line of thought going anywhere.
Never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience.
I have my
I
thoughts
am
on your
all ears,
loyalty.
Grim.
Doesn't seem fair because I've got no agency.
Should you have some when we are dealing with matters much greater than you?
Maybe not, but it shouldn't be so
Such is the
one-sided.
nature of loyalty.
Hardly. You're just arrogant.
Ha! Grand. A reaper demanding its due.
I will seize the means of production.
You just have to live with it. Well, I appreciated the discourse.
Thank you.
Oh, right. It seems you marked. Now depart.
Give me
I
my
have
money,
things to
fool!
contemplate.
That's all I care about. I did the job. You paid
You
me.
drive a hard bargain, mate. Mortimer does love a good scuff.
Yes!
By Jones' coffer, the slimy appendage is still. I shudder at that berry. Did not know which way was up. Which the wall. I grabbed what I could and ran. As I emerged from the darkness, I found truly a nightmare.
Let's see. Tentacule. Go pop art one, and what haven't I worn yet for the suit? I think now I'll go with this doofy looking one. There we go. to work. Newest swim disciple Yataro aiming to reach the world championship times. Every stroke brings them closer, coach notes. Heir of the Suwa clan, chosen to star in modern adaptation of Shaolin's play, The Tragedy of Whalern. Citizens of Ayaria getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Mercenary squad crashes helicopter in a mountainside, 3 confirmed dead. Collision throws 2 subway trains off elevated tracks, both operators dead. OCDC stuns crowds with songs from the upcoming album Beyond the Bridge Festival. Tragedy strikes as life of longtime motor enthusiast is lost due to a drunk driver. CEO of the What social media platform is planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Life should not be too predictable, do you agree? We could use a little bit of alteration and alien and alternation and alterations every so often. I just think for it. Every other profile has to die. Must return to my research fate. For decades, Marie is grim. Listen, you need to keep your eyes open. Listen, think. Have you noticed what's going on? Do your choices make any sense? Does any of this make any sense? To see what they're hiding, you ought to mark this person for death today. Alright. Gregor, hey, legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to archaeologists. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Floridian region. What the hell? He can live. Jake Bartowski. Jake is a self-prescribed chemist who loves to create new and interesting recipes in their kitchen. Jake's latest work involves mixing opioids and uppers. Drug dealer can die. Anderson Weller. Economic consultant. Anderson has saved countless businesses from going completely bankrupt, yet the only business they can't seem to save at all for some unfathomable reason is their spouse's DVD/DVD rental shop. Just steers in failure all the time. Sure, he can live. Leinani Lati. Leinani is a professor at the Cosmopolis Central University. He's dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish, since it is already known that goldfish have decent memory because they advocate banning small fish bowls. Sure. Live. Rosalind Potter, 65 garden. Rosalind's favorite plant is the common grass, which they plant everywhere they work. No flowers, no trees, no bushes, only grass as far as the eye can see. The lack of biodiversity in these gardens is seriously affecting local bee populations. Tane Reed, aqua farmer. Tane farms aquatic plants, mostly various species of microalgae. Although they've never really been all that interested in the fish crustacean side of aquaculture, preferring to keep their attention on seaweed. Seaweed has many talents and uses after all. These achievements. Huh. Alright. Earl Grey. VTuber / content creator. Oh my god. People who play games on streams and shit. Easy. I don't even have to look at it. Gray is a graying dad looking psychopathic content creator who hails from sunny Afrai, some 1,000 kilometers south of Cosmopolis City. Their most enjoyed pastime is knocking down a couple of beers while watching the world burn. Alright.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Just hanging out. Killing.
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? Grim Reaper.
I'm not hurting anyone personally.
Of course not. You're pure and clean.
Goddamn right.
It's not as if No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Don't be jealous. You're just a smoke cloud. I'm awesome.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I don't recall anything.
Then listen up, you silly bonehead. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Can I read it?
Certainly, once it is finished. Anyway, nothing amiss here. Now I bid thee goodbye.
Yes.
The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
Sure, I'll buy the fucking ear.
Ye know why I was Cause ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once we looted an ancient tomb, and you know, found there them wearing them gives ye. Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw 'em plotting with the fishes now they are.
Good job, Mortimer. Oh, God. Be a cat girl. Alright. That one, because I think there's like a striped suit somewhere. Yeah, this. There we go. Keep this short. I am suspecting a systematic bias in our balancing with last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. Aquaculturist finds a new approach to seaweed farming, which proves useful in regenerating dying coral reefs. Dr. Leani, the results are in. Fish can have a little salami. Consultant driven to mental breakdown after not being able to save a local DVD/CD rental shop. Historians warn, artifact looting on the rise, especially in formerly war-torn Feridan. We have to do something about the looting that's re-escalating the conflict. The return of the bees brings a bountiful apple harvest. All the terrible life choices of popular Me Too'er creator finally catches up to him. Military-industrial complex is tackling progressive issues by having their first ever female CEO. Alright. Anais May Ortega, dentist. I don't know which ones those were. Anais claims to have a dog ate their diploma, and everyone just has to believe they're an actual dentist. Look like they're doing, Anais just shows random teeth on patients. Dead. Nora Sophia Eto, white-collar criminal. Nora turned to regular embezzlement after their multi-level marketing scheme failed. The beauty products and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All this to pay off their mortgage to keep up their child in decent school. Films claymation shorts in their spare time. A grave robber. When people started burying their loved ones together with their valuables, Eli started digging. And the beliefs that their possessions could somehow be taken out of life seems very silly to Eli. They call themselves a tomb diver. Vlad Lupo. Vlad lives alone in their big mansion, brooding, rarely receiving visitors. Big advanced laboratory is rumored to be in the basement that occasionally attracts travelers and their knowledge. Okay. That's Dracula. He gets to live. Zygmunt Zosi, 25, unemployed. For all available activities, Zygmunt only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza without even live streaming it at all. Oh my god. Close enough to me. I'm just gonna mark that as me. They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. Well, we can let's just cross that part out. And obviously, live. Satyadar. governess. Satya is making some extra money providing teaching services in a couple of wealthy private households, saving up for a lengthy worldwide trip, during which they plan to visit a handful kite flying. Whatever. That's innocent enough. Theopiania is the heir of the Einer family. They started off providing security almost 100 years ago with their initial Monster C consulting firm. Over time, they acquired a number of factories, grew into the arms providing conglomerate known as Sundower Security Services. Okay. And you're gone. Those are my choices. I know they're probably wrong for the day. I made them. Let's go get chastised. And not paid.
Grim, why are you here?
Motherfucker!
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I see more profile. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Can I ask you more questions?
Question. Perhaps your questions will assist me.
What do you think dying's like?
Idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant relief.
Well, if it's not.
Case, at least one only dies once. And nothing being any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange monster gods? Hell yeah.
That is just stupid.
You think mortals have something drive
Because
towards
they
death?
seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time.
They do seem often with their lives away for stupid reasons.
Life is unpredictable, even if it... Any other questions?
Can language deal with the concept of death?
Unlikely.
As a start art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that, at least until all matter ceases to be.
That moment sure can't come
Grim,
fast enough.
You are one odd fellow. Any other questions?
I got nothing.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
No money. It's not the weekend, is it? Sundowner taking a massive hit. Stock change as CEO accidentally shot during a drone misfire. Grave robber found dead with a bite mark on their neck. Spooky. Reporters snoop around mysterious dark mansion, finding nothing. Will axolotls finally provide the solution to regeneration the medical community is searching for? What? Flip, 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 flip. Neat. I sensed an eldritch raft of air pass through my office earlier. Perhaps the essence of those we doomed to death by your actions, Grim. Cannot determine the correct amount of humans marked today, so I leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. Do choose better than yesterday. Alright, so I get to actually pick Serafima Perez. Age 20, skateboard. Sickest kickflips this side of Cosmopolis City. No doubt about it. Not only that, we also get our share of heel flips, dolphin flips, and maybe a nollie caster flip, and at least one 720 gazelle flip. There's no flips, Serafima won't flip. Hell yeah. Lives. Conscript. Ali Martin really wants his life to do is creative, but harsh reality has forced them against their will to a situation they have no control of, until they return from military service, that is. Trauma surgery. Sarah became a trauma surgeon to help people, because the job is intense. As they've gotten older, they've started researching possible avenues of regeneration and limb growth. Why and not work, they enjoy walking the dog, reading graphic novels. Smuggler. There isn't a thing Trey won't smuggle out of our country. Whatever it is, they'll find a way. Drugs, gun, endangered animals, antiques, artifacts, even people. They have no scruples, no hidden principles. Die. A healer. Kavana wishes to heal people, so they sought to seek knowledge from a mysterious recluse who reportedly has a magnificent laboratory and possesses great knowledge about healing people. Recently, Kavana has been feeling increasingly dizzy for some reason. Let her live, because she's been hanging out with Vlad. Wait. Oh, I just went underneath him. Okay, I was like, ah! I somehow fucked that up. It's gone. Cat, pay me! As you enter the office, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Oh no, this again.
Haha, Grim, jolly good.
Vacation? You just came back from vacation.
Weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research.
Why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there? So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacation. I mean, it is not as if you need one. But what of the conduct of... To be honest, I cannot be bothered. Now, I must go submit myself.
Alright.
Toodles, Grim.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
I don't want that. Oh, hey, baby. You want to go up to my room for a nice bone?
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the...
Damn right.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
Sleeping just fine.
Interesting. Or you see, I'm also in the human department.
I'm dying to meet
Don't
one.
worry. I'm sure you'll meet plenty more. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
Meh, work is work.
Right? I've heard some spawns complain about insane working hours, but they spend all day on their phones. Doom scrolling on Cocker or whatever that dumb app is called.
Cocker?
I haven't opened it in years.
What's Cocker?
It's the little app on your phone that shows you what's going on in the world.
Oh, yeah.
You've looked at your phone, right?
What, you don't read the news?
No. I mean, the instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Ever thought about asking Fate?
I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna... And who am I? A mere... Do they, though? I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
I have no choices.
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus?
Nope.
I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Carry on with the story.
So Scullifus, they got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping.
Kept going. What
Every
troopers?
day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel. In any case, because when you give up, the Cosmo, and I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it
totally get it.
I'm glad, stranger. May this story fill you with determination whenever you need it. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
I think it's time you start making your own choices.
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions?
Yeah, life would be way more fun.
What time for some of these salespeople to live at last? They seem harmless enough.
I just gave you amazing free
You're a
advice.
real
You're welcome.
Special individual. I'm off to. I hope.
Hell yeah. She's probably gonna die because of me. Yeah. All right, now let's talk to Ra over here.
Look at that. I guess they let all so. Yet one must welcome the dregs. One must.
You sound like a pompous ass.
My, the fangs on this one. Don't imagine I'll take you under my wing, though. I don't need an oblivious apprentice. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's I suppose I must then do my best.
You must really like the sound of your own voice.
Delightful experience. if I do say so myself. Try to keep. I am the best, and with blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas.
What are you talking?
Flesh is temporary. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing.
What's fate?
I don't get to meet the boss off in the order of things. We are beneath. I just make for that is what we are born to do. Yes, we unthinkable. You mean? I mean, it'd be amazing. Ciao, little.
Yeah,
hat.
that guy's
Lessons learned.
douchebag.
on
Alright.
the go.
talk to the bartender.
Why, if it isn't the young Grim. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross. It's been ages.
I think my current look suits me.
Poor me. This lack of transformation. No, I've got just the thing to help you. A cool visage to. Christ. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Same as usual.
Doesn't that make you all of it lumbering onward, unseen? Pretty spooky, if you ask me. If the choices made were incorrect.
Sometimes the tasks get
Like
confusing.
there's a tinge. One ought to heat instincts. But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. That one. They try to act all suave, at least when it comes to the job. Now, don't take this the wrong way. I'm just hoping they won't. What else you got in mind? Sure. What's your poison?
Give me a tax on the
Who
beach.
doesn't love some accounting on the beach? The calculator may get sandy, but so what?
There.
Au revoir.
I had a
little
drink.
Reaper.
Alright, now I'm out of here. Change my look again. I don't want to be a cat girl no more. Oh, I could be. Got anything else that I haven't worn? I'll be this. Why not?
When
Yep.
did you last smell felt the soft hum of the earth, yearning
What are
for
you
the
talking about?
nature of everything? Oh, proud Reaper, sometimes you
I didn't
cut
want to talk.
too deep.
I just wanted to get back to work. Your attention square. I've been informed of handle issue. 5 humans have to die, 1 human has to be spared. Let the right person live. Okay. Ringleader, trafficking ring, mauled to death by a tiger they smuggled in the city. Surgeon makes headway in skin regeneration. Limb regrowth probably still decades away. Young conscript accidentally shot during a live fire exercise. The flipping is off the chart. We must do something about these delinquents always flipping around everywhere. Genetically modified crops proven to be a hoax. Use all natural fertilizers. Alright. Have to let the right person live. Ahmad has never been happy with the status quo, as in they're with whatever they currently happen to have. They're always aiming higher and further, experimenting with various different fields in order to find new ways to do more crops, or more productive crops. Hijima Kodiya, nice. Hideo Kojima. It is often said that Hijima comes up with ideas for new games, characters, plotlines by meditating in the rain. Subsequently, each of their games seems to make less and less sense, yet somehow still getting better. Okay. Mr. Shakedown is here. Emmanuel Snow. What's history yesterday? A collection of stories made up by those who have access to the power, and even then it's full of mistakes and errors. That's why Emmanuel has grown ever more interested in teaching alternate theories to their students. Well, he needs to probably die. Citra, cashier. Citra takes all shifts at the coffee shop that are physically able to take so they can afford to buy a deluxe cat food for their 5 cats. It's hard to remove all that cat fur before coming to work, but so far they haven't given any customers allergic reactions. What are morals? Rudolph is the type of university freshman who has just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books, now can't stop talking about how they understand. Oh my god, one of those people. Editor, Samuel Van Selick. Samuel is an editor with a tragic past. One they've kept themselves every day at gnaws at them, causing intense sorrow they can never be alleviated. To numb it all, they've become addicted to painkillers. Okay, so the game designer is gonna live. No. Two people are gonna live. Everybody else gonna die. Say fuck the rules. He's not gonna be happy, but fuck him. Oh, he's not even here. Can't believe I gave the gerbil to the cat.
Grim. Ah, such a transformation. Yes, you expect your daily summary. So, off you go.
Okay. Anything else?
Welcome back. We here got another quiet. Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I don't think I have any money.
Doubloons will get ye anything, mate.
Not. To bed. I'll be coming up on like the last week-ish here. Do your job. Tell you it's simple, Grim. 2 humans have to die. Experimental farmer arrested for poisoning hectares of farmland with homemade fertilizer. Land unusable for years to come. Annoying know-it-all dies from their brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. Body of teacher found in a ravine after they went out to search for the existence of extraterrestrial life. Drowning. Recent tragedy proves once and for all your cats will definitely eat you when you die at home. Plastic cog gaseous series. Plastic cog gaseous Metal Gear Solid series up to 7. Alright, what's the thread say? Guy Armado, stay at home parent. A guy. Grim, you're set up. All this is fiction, a veil drawn over your eyes. You cannot trust them. You cannot trust fate. After a breakthrough illusion, refuse to comply, and tomorrow, doom the one named Ron something. Refuse to comply. 2 humans have to die. Alright, well. I do what the red tells me. Naziga is a transfer student whose home country is currently in the middle of protests against the regime. They're happy about being away from it all, but worried about friends and family. School is doing a smaller protest. Whatever. Elias is again. Elia likes to learn the art of gastronomy, because it feels like a decent, stable job. Good food is always needed. Aside from cooking, they enjoy treks through nature and mountain climbing. Doesn't seem so bad. Brian Chu. Brian is 89 and retired. Brian lived an exciting, joyous life up until retirement. Then everything started going downhill. Life became rough, sad, and lonely. Their friends and family are all gone. Pets died. Nothing seems to keep going right, yet they keep living. Not anymore, they don't. I'll grant his sweet release. I have to doom the one named Ron. Doom the one named Ron.
Grim?
No, seriously, why can't I get a
Because
vacation?
You do not need one. Now. Right. Whatever.
What's with the attitude?
Why am I? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that because they thought to admonish me. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than
Death and taxes.
Exactly.
That's the name of the game!
Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Kind of like how you do to me every day.
It is rather... no matter, Grim.
That's right.
I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Oh, this. Young cook discovers new healthy way of preparing food. Doctors amazed. Student protest gets out of hand. Severe property damage racking up. Politicians attempt to ban small gatherings and protests. Okay. Decades, Ronald has been crafting some of the most creative and steely these games on the market. I was told to doom you, Ron. You must go. Quote up for the day, just go with the flow. My modest excuse is good and right. The situation is that everything is all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Because you're a skeleton, okay. Satsumi Fisher. Ostrich jockey trainer, having been an ostrich jockey themselves till an ostrich kick ended their career, and now know what it takes to make in the brutal world of ostrich riding. After retiring, they see birds as nothing more than a means to an end. As such, they run an ostrich fighting on the side. Terrible person. Die. Rasa Gilroy, 63 priest. Rasa has tried to be a stalwart guide for the spiritually lost for over 40 years. They've always been open-minded towards philosophical criticisms. Now in their old age, they're growing doubt about the religion in general. Cool. I'll keep you alive. Jade Shawnee, 27, liaison officer. Jade is a communications coordinator at the Cosmopolis City Home Guard, mainly focusing on disaster management. They live alone, 2 cats and a hamster. Duty not particularly interested in finding a partner. Tell me about it. Jerome K. Nelson. Jerome loves birds. They started egg farms several decades ago. When business is not going well, they also started selling meat, which is very emotionally hard for Jerome. They hold a little funeral for every bird, which includes little speeches and a bit of crying. Live. Anna von Wolfenstein. Anna has worked as a judge for 20 years. Loves their job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, because of the political power of the position brings. Likes having power and influence a little too much. So she dies. Venture capitalist. Gideon. Gideon has had great success investing in the technology sector, especially during the wave of startups. They seem to have a sense in picking out firms with high growth potential. Lately, they've been looking to the game industry, trying to catch anything that catches their eye. Die. Fiona Yao, mathematician. A sharp mind, quick wit have served Fiona well. They are the maths expert in a popular science show, making maths cool again, hoping no one's noticing their massive tax fraud endeavors. Hell yeah. Tax fraud. You get to live. Chad Anderson, unemployed Me Too philosopher. Chad quit college 7 years ago, started making Me Too videos in their parents' basement. 80% of the content is about philosophy, and 20% why they got dumped yet again. He dies. There we go.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
Never.
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
Clicking on what?
On all the things you see scrolling by before your eyes.
What are you talking about?
Perhaps the screen is too bright, the sound's too loud.
Thanks. Are you talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your to the office, where you belong.
Alright. You gonna pay me, fool?
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning. But is it enough? Listen, is death really such a... In fact, do these humans... It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
I'll hear you
They
out.
exist in a state of hubris and arrogance. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant.
Not sure that's
It
fully
matters
accurate,
not
boy.
how they live through their subjective experiences. Millions, and technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot or will not even experience or perceive ever.
I'm still listening.
Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it,
Death and taxes?
What? No. Why would you even... It is, does it make a sound?
Yes.
The ultimate height of arrogance. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I don't really agree with what you just said.
Have much yet to learn. Good night, Grim.
Yay. Finally, some money.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
Guess I'll buy this.
Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale. You ever hear
Nope.
of the Dia de Mortos? A wild night, certainly. There we several days.
I think that's the
later,
last
woke
of
up buried
the
in a
costume
mountain
stuff.
of
I think
empty bottles.
Steam Achievement
This
just popped
mess
up for me
is
for it.
place. Never knew it, but I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headed
So I can finally...
be carried by
I guess I'll pick a look for the rest of the game now. I think... Just go back to... Sad smoking man. Wearing... Just a suit. That's fate. Grim, I must inform you of a severe event. The atmosphere seems to crack open figuratively. We'll see where this takes us. 4 humans have to die. Keep up the good work. The video game designer fatally poisoned a toxic sludge spill. No tentacles found present. Ostrich fighting scenes. Disaster relief responds quickly and efficiently to southeast Cosmopolis City after a powerful hurricane makes landfall. Severe droughts worldwide seen as an existential threat to a once booming agriculture. Jamil, he's a branch manager. Jamil began their career as a customer support agent in a well-known corporation's overseas branch. They climbed up the corporate ladder, now looking to keep the branch running through economic difficulties. They're currently visiting Cosmopolis to negotiate funding. Umberto Primo, automotive engineer. Umberto doesn't really have much to do these days at the manufacturing plant, as automation has made car building much faster and more efficient. Mostly they look at computer screens, checking for errors. At home, they love tinkering with their old 77 Dio Pulsar. Ijiri Sujimoto, 56 cow-calf operator. Generational farmer, Ijiri has taken care of the family's ranch since adulthood. The ranch itself has seen better days, but with most of the livestock lost to severe droughts and machinery completely dilapidated, Ijiri is trying desperately to restore the ranch to working order with their small family. You sure noticed their cows were acting strange, then the milk started getting a green tinge and the taste could only be described as like licking a battery. Despite the protests of their spouse, they are always keen to investigate any and all oddities life throws their way. Scholar, a true scholar. Ilya is trying to integrate different disciplines into order to discover the truths of the world. They live the life of science, searching for universal theory of everything, not going very well. There are many holes yet to be patched, but that's what makes it fun. I think the dairy farmer lives. I think he dies, and this one. I mean, yeah, I think she lives too. Fuck the rules. I've already got all the costumes. What more do I need?
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet... It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim?
Not really. Something bad is going on.
Indeed. Alas. My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
Great.
Not much else to say. I trust you to make... I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done. While
Yes,
there's
go.
still time.
6 humans have to die. Oh dear, the oceans are boiling. This is certainly going to affect international trade. Historic ranch lost to fire and extreme drought. No suspect foul play. Economic wonderkin found dead in local park. Officials suspect heat stroke. More and more people dying of starvation in developing countries. So close to the answer, I can hear the notes, but the arrangement is wrong. One day I will show them. One day the whole world will know. Gruesome accident at the manufacturing plant as not a functioning construction bot crushes engineer. Dairy farmers claim to have found an alien energy source. Famous burger joint St. Bronx under scrutiny by Ethics Commission. Joe found the Grim, I warned you, didn't I? You know who's to blame for this horror. Fate can't be trusted, no. He needs to be stopped. He needs to be removed for plate. Spare the nurse for their assistance. Can at the very least alleviate some of the suffering. Okay. Shepherd? Who was a shepherd in 100 days? Ron went on a backpacking trip around the world to discover themselves. After a year of being broke, homeless, and unhappy, they found themselves back home where they decided to take up some nice and quiet sheep herding. You dead, kid? Henny Vivek. A life of crime has been part of Henny's life since they were born. Part of a gangster family, they have taken flight with their supposedly shared wealth and are looking to spend the rest of the days in an apocalypse bunker. Henny is actively being hunted by the rest of her family in a vendetta. Gets to live. Radical climate science. As the world's oceans grow more hostile, Ito has undertaken a top secret solo mission to nuke what is remaining of the polar ice caps in a wild attempt to cool down the planet. Okay. Eco-terrorist, dead. Augustus dreams of becoming a millionaire, but is also content with being a taxi driver. Her cab is decorated from hood to trunk, featuring several disco balls, aquarium wallpaper, subwoofers, and playing techno rave on full blast. That sounds horrible. He must die. Vasily Aroldo. Vasily has been serving tables since they enrolled in college to pay for tuition fees. They constantly dream of a better world, longing for their childhood's simpler times. They plan on taking a gap year after finishing college to see the world, troubled as it is. Sure. Live, kid. Retired. Fana is a person of simple pleasures. They are living out their retirement in the rural areas of Cosmopolis City. Waiting for not much else to sunrise the next day, they enjoy reading science fiction books and crafting Lucky Charms. Now you're dead. The numbers are off, but I don't care. Money means nothing to me anymore.
Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
I did. I'm a
Stuck
failure.
in a hole and insistent on using the sky. Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort?
No.
Of course you do.
What? I said no.
A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a using their gift of charm. Soon, the beast and the prince, they molded the land in. Then the wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away. Yes.
Yes, I'm the wyvern.
Yes. It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few. We're thankful of our time. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Yay! It's doom and gloom. Hello, fate.
Grim, I find should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative techniques?
What are you on about?
Technique, composition, style, method. Your blank stare tells all.
Experimental.
Grand.
Fuck it.
Yes. You are still here, Grim. My. Everything is on fire. While ice invades from the polar zones. The ultimate ecological masterpiece. And in the center of it, what can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all. Are you sure? You are but a grain in this cosmic process, lacking the complete picture. What is done is done. Off to work, Grim.
Great.
Certainly you
I'm
have
going to
no
doom the world. This is the first. The entire continent is turned to a desert. There are not many humans left there, but now is their final hour. 2 humans have to die. Self-proclaimed survival experts and billionaires flee to disaster shelters as global catastrophe grows. Deranged scientists crushed by stolen nuclear warhead in Cosmopolis Harbor. Authorities utterly baffled. World leaders warn of radicalization as disaster looms over human habitats. Failing supply chains cause starvations all over starvation deaths all over the country. Elderly people hit hardest. Local fast food establishment ignores corporation orders, distributes free food for the needy. Locals light a bonfire made from car tires and aquarium wallpaper in memory of a beloved cab driver. Gaetana on a lotus. Gaetana, nicknamed Gal, was groomed from an early age to take over the family business, which happens to be one of the largest food and beverage companies in distance in a few time. This. Lucas has lived a calm, content, married life, having raised 3 kids to help raise 7 grandkids. Yet they never felt particularly happy up until a moment 5 years ago, where they admitted and accepted their preferred sexual orientation. Their family is very supportive. Rio has been aggressively advocating for new radical policy which eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? Do people have to die? Fuck it. You live. You die. You die. We'll let the crazy guy live. The world's already spinning out of control. Might as well pour some gas on the fire.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds?
Fine. No
Really?
problems.
Glancing at the report backlog, endless rows of industrials. My. It truly looks like the end.
Hey, I can still find a way.
All seems to be... Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moment.
I'll save the world, maybe.
Enjoy your night.
Jeez. Unbeknownst to themselves, apocalypse now. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society is finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left in the world is now swiftly fading. The few remaining humans have to die. CEO of Best Food Inc. found dead in their home with gunshot wound to the head. Investigation ongoing. Public infrastructure in ruins after city runs out of tax money. Unrest grows as the world population faces imminent collapse. Newfies finally gathered enough data to postulate that humanity is completely unable to cope with recent ecological changes. Reach the focus of their work on social media and hopes to leave a warning for next generations to already live. This genre knows how to rock. Their beats, Grim, fast, Grim. Tomorrow will be your ultimate choice. Right now, it's your last chance. Do you trust me? Are you in? Are you? Mark this profile for death. It's the final test. Oh, I think we're at the climax. This is it.
It is growing quieter, Grim.
What an utter catastrophe.
An immaculate. The planet is virtually uninhabitable. The few It is a bit of a somber moment. Now, anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion.
I fail to see how that's
We are
crucial.
talking of exceptional art. Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final
All right.
matters of this office.
Fate must die. Age infinite. Your boss, highest authority in the universe, has worked at the office for an incalculable number of years. Serious, perhaps a bit too austere, often fails at humor. Hopes it. He's dying. is where we find out the cat was in charge the whole time. Sit behind the table.
Bit lonely at the top, ain't it? Feels cold. This is what you were aiming for. I hope you're pleased.
There's another choice. He was out of control.
Here comes you. You're the king. What use do you think this had? Ain't a thing you can change now. Inherit the empty husk. King of nothing. Revel in your petty act of revenge.
I can
It's
fix
nothing.
anything.
Ah, the last you behold your throne, true death. The ultimate usurper.
Oh, that's the end of this run, I guess. Society's falling. The world's exploited. Humanity wiped out. As you stand victorious over the wasteland.
Fellow traveler, never did I imagine this would be your path. I genuinely expected more. Even pirates have a code of conduct. This, a disappointment of savage treachery.
Mortimer?
And for what? The world's completely in shambles, with nothing to change it now.
You better shut your mouth or I'll kill you too.
I can offer another cycle. Set ye upon a new timeline. A parallel world, so to speak. Your loot will remain, of course, but perhaps little else. Still, consider it a chance to be better, and not go for the low-hanging fruit.
New chance. Alright. That was fun. I guess there's several different endings you can get there. I got the rarest one, but now there's a 9% one there. Huh. Chaos Usurper. I did that on purpose. Alright. That was fun. I'm probably gonna go ahead and end the stream now. I'm gonna be back later with some Elden Ring or something, but for now, thanks for anybody who stopped by, and I'll talk to y'all later.